And if we get caught with this, we'll get in the papers.
Oh God, we'll get in the trades.
We'll be in the papers.
No, I just crop out this part of the episode.
We'll be in the penny savers across the country.
It just means we have to be really nice to Mr. Lee Martin.
If it's a good episode, maybe.
It's about a clown. I chose that clown episode.
Oh, yeah. No, I remember.
Okay. I want to make sure that you knew.
This is only 26 minutes, right? This isn't very long.
24 and a half.
Oh, that's fine.
Despite the fact that the show is called Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour, it's 25 minutes.
Well, I mean, they probably have about half hours of commercials.
On public
It's public access. It's like, go to Harold's down on 6th Street. They got a great brisket they're making over there.
All right. Shall we?
Oh, please.
108, Die Laughing. So early episode.
Oh, my God. Great Lake Cinema. That's another misnomer. This is a show.
April 10th, 2009.
Oh, my God.
How unstable is a man without hope? How dangerous is a man at the moment of sheer panic? Tonight we'll see for ourselves when we meet Gus Evans.
I like the wood wall.
Gus is the unlikely clown for a small, run-down traveling circus. And after 20 years of grease paint and poverty, laughter has become as elusive to him as hope. But this evening is very special. Tonight, Gus will have two visitors. One will be his employer, bringing him news.
Rob Zombie.
The other, an old friend,
Alice
bringing him
Cooper.
a prophecy.
Sherry Moon Zombie.
Together, they'll lead Gus to a destiny as inescapable as the very approach
Or Bill Moseley.
of midnight hour.
Sid Haig's dead. Wow.
There's no way that's an official rating.
Why is there a big dollar sign on that big old tombstone?
It's more than a dollar sign.
It's like obviously not real. Lee Marvin.
Oh, oh Michigan.
Oh my God, I thought that was a still photograph, but it's actually moving.
I think it was for a few frames.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is giving you fucking flashbacks. Oh my God, I can't imagine living there. Yeah, I couldn't deal with snow like that. No way.
That's not bad either.
No, I can imagine it. I'm not. No, thank you.
And Gillette.
Hey, did you order Oh my God.
Were you expecting Marilyn Monroe?
What are you doing? Delivering a singing telegram or something?
No, I'm not delivering a singing bloody telegram. This is my room now. How much?
$12.50.
Magda, bring your purse. I'm short.
Bring your purse. I'm short.
Last of the big spenders, Gus.
Oh man, that is sick. That is so diseased.
Who the fuck are these kids?
Really? Well, when I want your opinion, I'll jam my fist down your throat and tear it out of you.
Hey man, I'm just delivering the pizza. It's none of my business what you guys are
Adam?
Doing.
Good. Let's keep it.
Is that Adam?
It's very similar.
$12.60? 10 cents? That's worse than no tip at all. I drove 4 freaking miles to get here.
Write your congressman, punk.
Hey, clown, give us a piece. Boy, for a clown, you're not very
The kid
funny.
on the left's a
You
grown
suck.
man.
Yeah. And you know what really, really, really sucks? A broken arm.
Listen
And that's
to
what you two losers are
listen
going
to
to
the
get
audio
if you
when
don't
they show
shut
the
your
kids.
pie holes.
You know, that's what I like about you, Gus. Such a way with people. Definite clown material.
Cram it. I need another drink.
What's the piece?
Oh. Every time they showed the kids, it was.
Yeah. Well, they're in the parking lot next to the freeway. What do you want?
Sounds
Listen,
like an air-cooled VHS.
I'm Lee Martin. I'm not Steven Spielberg. I can't get him to shut down the fucking freeway. I'm not even Lee Marvin. And he's dead. Oh, that's so annoying what he's doing. Oh,
You shuffle cards like a kid.
that's like the worst way to shuffle tarot cards. Ugh. Would he be in the makeup right now? Like, seriously, in his off hours?
I don't think it comes off.
Tell your congressman.
These cards represent your past, where you came from.
When you saw the crow,
I already know where I came from. I want to know where I'm going.
Getting to that.
Like how he has a single white
These
wine
cards
bottle that's empty.
Represent the
Yeah.
Next to all his hard booze. Like,
present.
that's what I'm missing. White wine.
It's facing me right now. I'm about to get kicked out of the show.
My Chardonnay. My
Yes.
Chardonnay. I
I
fucking
find you
need.
tonight.
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't have dragged you here. Why do you think I shelled out every dime I had in this room and your stupid fee?
You'll get your money's worth.
you're heading to a
did
Richard
you get
Grieco
this from?
impression convention.
You're going to be in the Thor ripoff with Richard Grieco.
Didn't come right out and say it, but I know he's leaving up to that punk whether I stay or not.
Oh, he's doing a Jack Nicholson
I want to
thing.
be in front of the whole circus.
So
I think it's a poor man's Richard Grieco, Christian Slater.
I get a break
Yeah.
at night.
And I'm ready to climb the walls, waiting around for that kid to come in here and play God.
May I
Ooh.
make a suggestion?
What?
You better cool off and start thinking nice thoughts. McGuire's son comes up here and you're already half cocked. You're gonna ruin your chances.
Half cocked.
Really? Well, if you're playing Dear Abby, save it. I'm only interested in your prophecies, not your advice. I need to know.
That is her
I've
advice.
had enough. Or do you want to be falling
It's a
all over
prophecy.
yourself when you give your great performance?
I need this to steady my nerves. Look at my hand, it's shaking like a
I
leaf.
need more
Acquired,
Chardonnay.
stupid punk kid.
It's your
Preferably
feeling.
Napa Valley.
You bet.
Gallo.
I'll show McGuire's kid what kind of clown I really am. Oh, you just wait. I'm gonna knock him dead. I'll kill him.
Maybe.
He's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Like
We
for
still
real.
haven't turned over the last two cards.
Last two cards.
$100. It's going to be death.
Represent your future.
It's death.
The future, the long-term future.
Death.
All right, let's have a look.
Death. Death.
Stephen King's
The tower. Disaster, chaos, tragedy,
Death.
destruction.
No, that's Two Towers.
This is your near future.
Death.
Hope it's just a giant dick.
Picture of Lee Martin.
Nine of Swords. More death and destruction.
There you go.
Can't be.
But it is.
No, it
be.
can't
There's
be.
more details if you like.
You put too much emotion in
Come on,
yours.
let's see.
Okay, that's true. I'm trying too hard here. The Two Towers. I'm going to bring out Ian McKellen, Viggo Mortensen.
You become Clown the White.
I like that.
You're just pulling any cards out now, huh?
Yeah, I don't believe any of this.
Did you to begin with?
I want to-
No.
Despite all the disaster that's about to befall you, there will be some kind of last chance or final hope, but
You mean like in everything in life?
He can get out of his midnight hour contract.
this doesn't make sense.
It says here that the tax board is going to
Stupid ox.
default
You're
on
supposed to
the
be an
public access money.
But the cards require a careful study sometimes. They don't always reveal everything.
Well, then what am I paying you for? So you can come in here and give me a lot of crap like that and say the cards don't reveal everything? Give me my
This
money.
is so
back.
student film because like he has
I gave you
the
your
empty bottles on the
All you
table.
gave me was a death
It's just
sentence.
like
I'm
that's
not
what a
paying you
student
for
film
that,
would
so give
do.
it back.
That's it. I'm with
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, I bet you are.
And he should be smoking. If this is a real movie, he's smoking, but
Yeah.
they can't because it's a non-smoking room. They don't want to cause trouble.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, Gus. It's
How
been
about you
nice
eat the
knowing
fucking
you.
pizza you pay $12.50 for?
Yeah.
$12.60.
I doubt we'll be seeing each other again.
I hope she
Come
takes
come
half of it with her as
you,
payment.
remember?
What you pay for it?
That's
I'm
true.
a true artist, and he's gonna love my act.
That's the
I
ass.
love it. I don't hate you.
Shut up, you slut! If I've gone
Shut up, you ignorant slut.
Hey, too, you jinx yourself.
Dwight, you ignorant slut.
Well, sayonara, Gus. I've never seen McGuire's son, but if he's cute, send him over. I could use a raise.
Get out. Get the hell out of here now!
You slut.
Slut.
Your mother's a bitch.
It got real dark real fast.
Happy hangover.
Thank you, sir. That was nothing.
Happy hangover. Whatever, you lousy hag.
Oh, the circus music is...
Yeah.
You're not so bad. In fact,
So this whole thing is him going to audition
What the
for
best.
a job?
I'd laugh at you. I'd die laughing if I saw you anywhere.
Is he a rodeo clown? Is that the thing? Was that what they were talking about?
Anyway, don't they know what's
Or he's a clown for a circus?
You could give them some
Yeah.
best stuff, and they just sit there like a bunch of
You know, they
zombies,
don't have circuses anymore.
like a lousy bunch of brain-dead zombies.
But in
They got rid of
2009, they did.
That's true. They didn't do that till recently. No more circuses because the whole animal cruelty thing, which, whatever.
You're better than any of them.
Nobody gives a shit about a circus anyway.
Hey, I went to the Big Top once and I was bored out of my mind then.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
So they're beating the animals for nobody's amusement.
They're
so.
all gonna
like SeaWorld.
die laughing.
Ha 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 ha. It's the title of the episode. Ha. Who's that knocking on my door?
Oh, my God. Is this like an audition for a gay porno? Is that what this is going to be at the end of what it ends up being?
Well, I guess I don't have to ask if you're a guest.
Yeah, I'm Gus. Come on in.
Oh,
There's one born every minute. Let me out.
what? You tripped James
Oh.
Franco?
Mr. Evans, do you mind?
No. Don't say another
Oh,
word.
his name is Evans.
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Oh, our other guy's Lee Martin. Never mind.
Mr. Evans, I am not here for a performance.
I'm a 20-year-old friend of Lee Martin, pretending to be an older adult.
Magic.
Yeah, for the audition, your dad said he was sending you up here to check out my act. I've been working on a lot of new bits.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah, not in so many words, but that's the impression I got.
Well, there's been a misunderstanding. I'm not here for an audition, Gus. I'm already familiar with your work.
I will say this: the
Yeah, sure,
acting so
yeah.
far is way better than
Go
the other
over
episode we
anything, run
watched.
anything by. I got a
Well,
lot of new
that's just
stuff I've been
too
working
bad.
on. Wait, listen. I got this thing I do with a tricycle. One of the really little ones where I start out going really fast in circles, and then I tip over and get all tangled up in a tricycle. I spend half the bit just trying to get untangled. The more I work at it, the more tangled up I get. It's hilarious.
It might have been hilarious 100 years ago, but now it's just old and tired.
What are you saying? Old and tired. It's a great bit. The kids love it.
It can't rain all
Like
the
they've been
time.
loving it. Gus, people leave the Big Top and get popcorn when you come on. They go use the bathroom when you come on.
You
They
should have
talk
said the
when you come
shitter.
But
You
laugh.
used the shitter when you're on, Gus.
Just a minute. I've been playing towns all over the world with this accent. You were too.
This guy's
One
about
thing
to
I
get
know
killed,
is how to
isn't he?
make people laugh.
Of course.
It's not my fault. These weirdo kids today have no sense of humor.
It's not the kids, Gus. It's you. Your act is old and tired. You are old and tired. It's time to give it a rest.
Said that like 5 times.
Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do? Become a lawyer?
How
I'm a
else do you
clown. I
fill
don't know
25
any-
minutes there?
Oh my God! I'm a 25-year-old clown. What am I going to do?
Job teaching your craft. Although no one would want to learn it from you.
This should have been a 60-year-old man.
Yes, it should have been Andy Rooney, not Mickey Rooney, or both actually. Andy could work
What's
too.
the deal with clowns? Huh?
I'm a sad clown.
I got the eyebrows for
hell are you
clowns,
trying
but
to
they
do
tell
to
me I
me?
can't do it.
Goodbye, Gus.
So I don't understand why he's even there. So he's firing him, but he's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't work for anybody.
Next time we're in town,
He works at the circus.
you can check out our new clown. He actually makes people laugh.
No, but he's auditioning for the job. That's,
You want to see something
but
funny?
he didn't have
Try
it.
this on his size.
So yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
The lighting changed completely. Just spraying in that one spot way up on the door.
Well, see, I'm glad they brought the bottle back from it shattered against the door. That's called setup and payoff.
Okay, dude, you got him.
He's going to write the address of that cabin on the door like the last episode. He's still in the makeup, by the way. He's still in the makeup.
felt like an early Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. That's a student film thing.
Yeah.
No turning back now.
Yeah, we can do now.
It's gonna have the voodoo lady undo it. Oh no, keep the makeup on, sir.
Richard Grieco's back.
Magda.
Oh, he froze. Oh, he's back.
That's clearly a working telephone.
Magda PI.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, damn it.
Mr.
Come
Selleck, I
on.
need your help. Tranny?
Yeah, so Liv Tyler's dad.
Oh,
Steven Tyler.
yeah, Tranny.
Living on the edge.
It's Gus. You gotta come back. I need you.
Come
You need
back.
some love in an elevator,
Talk
huh?
to me?
No, I'm sorry. I lost my head. I really lost it.
You better dream on.
Fine.
Sounds like
Apology
Janie's got a
accepted.
gun. I better get over
Good
there.
night.
I'm gonna walk this way.
Talk this way?
Something's happened. I need your help.
Don't tell me. McGuire's son fired you, right? Told you.
Yeah. He fired me.
Yeah, but why was he
And then
thinking
I
it was an
killed
audition
him.
if you already had the job?
I think it was an audition somewhere else.
No, it was for the son. That's why he said, I'm going to give you an
I
audition.
swear.
Maybe it was an audition to keep
he
his
came up
job.
here to fire me.
Yeah,
just
but why would he need to audition to keep his job when it was obviously going to... It just doesn't make any sense.
Dad? Are you sure?
You either have it or you don't. You
Yeah, I'm
don't
sure.
audition to keep
Heck,
the
this
job
place
because they know what you can
Bob.
do.
There's
You don't know how
blood
circuses
everywhere.
work, sir.
Yeah, actually,
No,
Lee
no,
Martin
don't.
does.
Don't lock
you're
me up
talking to
forever.
the number one rodeo clown in Oakdale.
Do anything, please. Just help me.
What could I do for you?
You got the power. You can do spells, call spirits, change a man's destiny.
Give me some sweet emotion.
Change a
I don't want
man's
to close my
destiny.
eyes,
Much
but
less.
I just want to fall
I don't
asleep.
care.
I'm going to miss you, baby.
Okay.
And I don't want to miss a thing.
Box tucked away from when I was hiding it from my ex-wife.
a box like toys in the attic.
Please, just help me.
I'm trying to think of other Aerosmith titles.
I'll be right there.
Thank you, Magda. I'll never forget this. I swear, man.
I have 9 lives. And
She
it tastes
hung up
like
on
India.
that.
Oh my god, what's she reading?
One time, Adam, Frank, and I, for like an hour and a half, we did all Nirvana songs.
Oh shit.
And then we did every single one of them because I pulled up the Wikipedia and made sure we
Well,
got
see,
them.
that's what we gotta do with the Aerosmith. Would make sense.
Magda, let me in.
Tiny stupid bitch.
What's wrong with the merchandise? Please,
Why is she like in her outfit?
And I called you almost 2 hours
Did you put your
ago.
bed sheets on and wear them as clothes?
Dinner with me and a dead body waiting here for you?
Relax, Gus.
You're crazy.
It's not gonna matter.
Every minute counts. People start looking for him. Someone's going to remember he came out here to see me.
And the deuces are wild.
Is this where it happened?
Yeah. I haven't finished cleaning it up yet.
Now he's trying to be Joe
He's going to
Pesci.
leave after giving me my
Yeah.
walking papers. I tried to stop him.
That motherfucker, you.
I couldn't let him just take it all away, not my whole life.
Where is he?
What whole life? You're 25.
In the tub, he was bleeding
You
out.
go get another job somewhere else as a clown.
Let's see him.
No.
Like literally, I mean, you could go across the state lines and go get another job as a clown.
Or maybe you just kill yourself because you're a clown.
Maybe clowning isn't for you.
Clowning should be for nobody.
It's worse than I thought.
Must have been crazy.
I like how she's just fine with this.
Insane.
Save that for your lawyer, Gus.
I told you not to kill him, even though I told you to kill him in the tarot cards, but whatever.
I didn't bring you here for a post-psychoanalysis. Now do something.
You're making Jack a dull boy.
Bring him back as if I never killed him. I can't go to jail.
Wait, what? Is he like a fucking retard? Like, he really thinks that she can bring people back to life? He's kind of a dummy.
Well, I got a feeling she's going to. So what else is this going to be about?
Okay.
All right, then.
Oh, this is
I
like
read
the dumbest, this
I
is
read
like the
the-
dumbest thing ever.
The IMDb synopsis.
No, she does not bring people back to life, does she?
Yeah, I just read it.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
To undo a grisly murder he has committed using supernatural powers. To his horror, she does.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I got a feeling he's gonna
so bad.
He's gonna be the one that gets killed.
Oh my! No, because he's in another episode.
He could be
remember?
back.
Yeah, remember Gus comes back in another episode.
Did she just try to fuck the body?
Yes. Where'd that come from?
I'm dressed like a cat.
Here it is. Every cent I got, so help me.
Good. Then we're even.
Why were you short on the
Goodbye,
pizza
Gus.
than you
Good
fuck?
luck.
Yeah,
Please.
really, what an asshole.
Where are you going?
My work here is done.
What?
I got it. I got an audition for The Sopranos tomorrow.
The spell's already been cast. We will
You know how there's
undo
many
your
saints of
murder
Newark? I'm gonna be
When?
one of them.
How?
I'm one of them. Actually, kind of looks
Right
like the
now.
Many Saints of Newark.
at midnight.
Wasn't bad. I liked it, but a lot of people don't like it, I guess.
You can wait,
saw
can't
that.
you guess?
It wasn't bad.
I guess.
I have no interest.
As long as you're sure.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you never saw Sopranos, right?
Yeah.
Midnight.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Wait.
matter.
What do you want me to do? You want me to go somewhere? Or you want me to stay here?
Stay here. Without your aura nearby, the spell cannot complete itself. Your life force will drive the spell.
Yeah. I'll stay here.
Good.
So, in this world of rodeo clowns and circuses and
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith and bad fortune tellers can raise the dead with spells. What a horrible universe.
Right?
Wait a minute. He's just now cleaning off the blood from the door?
He got busy.
Oh my
Come to Olive Garden.
He could work at Olive Garden. Oh, I just gotta get some crud rudder. You take that stain right out. Or some Dawn house dish soap's good.
How many times are you gonna clean that spot there, Gus?
It's like paint. Blood would come right off the white door. I mean, not that I don't. I
don't want to know why.
What? So is it going to be Pete?
Oh, she cut his head off. What a bitch. She made it way worse.
Jerry, can you hear me?
Jerry,
Don't be
can
a
you
zombie.
hear me?
It's midnight. You should
Can you
be
hear me?
waking up now. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
You can dream on.
Magnet.
Dream until your dream come true.
Hit him with the telephone. You're doing your Joe Pesci thing. You might as well just hit him with a payphone.
You're going to be coming out of your coma? I'm going to knock your fucking head in again.
Magnet didn't do her spell. That's why it was so quick. Bitch, I'll kill her. All my money for nothing in a murder rap. My God.
You're an idiot.
Dirty bitch.
Is he trying to be the next Joker?
You're so stupid. She lied about being able to bring people back from the dead, and she took my money.
How could I have possibly fallen for that again?
Jerry, is that you? Wishful thinking.
Oh, I can't believe it. You're alive. That's great.
You know what's crazy? We're only 8 minutes into this episode.
You're fucking kidding me.
Nope.
What else can happen?
I'm kidding. There's only 2 minutes
I was
left.
going to say that he's going to eat him. He's going to eat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's going to be the twist. It's just so stupid.
it's not even a twist. It's just what happens
Well,
next.
it's just stupid. Hey, I'm going to audition for you. I'm a clown.
Be back. But you're dead. You're still dead.
What? Oh,
Can we
Still
see?
dead.
oh my God.
No. 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 No.
The police eventually found Jerry's body in the bathtub, right where Gus had left it, where it had been all the time.
What?
Gus was institutionalized and finally did die.
What?
Hope you've enjoyed the next
What?
relive the fear every
What?
week at the same time.
You have a
Join us
twist
again next month
episode and you don't
in
show
all
the
new
twist.
of Lee Martin.
You talk about it at the end of the show and you didn't even set it up. Oh my God, you're the worst, Lee. What the fuck was that? That's the
DianaPrice.com. I'm going
Oh
there.
my God, it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Oh, by the way, he turned into a unicorn. He flew back to his hotel.
It's pretty sweet. You should have seen it, but you can't.
We can't do that because I don't have the money for that.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I am unraveling.
Oh my God.
I went to that website. Okay, we'll talk about it in the show. Okay.
Rarecom.com. What? Rarecom.com is the website.
Wow. Great Lake Cinema.
I love this show. I love it.
Oh no.
I love this. I love this show.
There's another thing. This again.
Oh
They've
no.
been dead this whole time.
2 of them. Oh my God. I hope they weren't like murder victims or something.
You ready to go?
I just can't.
Oh, we need to stop
Talk.
recording. That was Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour 108. Die Laughing. Phoenix West.
Dick.
It. All right.
Oh my God.
Not used to doing this part live, so.
Oh my God. That was so terrible.
No, it was.
Like, how can you make it worse? Do that. You do that to make it worse. That's amazing. That's like a fucking science. He's cracked the code on how to be the worst thing ever. Holy shit. Wow.
Hold on. Make sure our shit recorded.
Oh my God. That was incredible. I mean, you can't make this shit up. I feel fine.
We're recording.
Zombie.
The other an old.
I'm going to audition for you.
All right. All right, hold on. Let me hit record. Okay, we're recording. Now we can say whatever you want.
He makes a science of being bad. Like he is the ultimate master of just the worst. I'm in shock. I'm in shock that he had the twist at the end of the episode. It's like if Rod Serling did Owl Creek Bridge, but before he when he gets back to his house, it cuts back to Rod
He's
Serling.
about to hug his wife.
No, he hugs the
Rod.
wife. He hugs the wife. That's the end of the episode. And then Rod Serling's smoking. He goes, "Oh, by the way, he's dead." It never happened.
We can't show for time, but he fell.
He's dead.
Never saw his wife. Never saw.
He died laughing.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, that's what it was. That is exactly what it was. And
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking. I've never seen that. Never thought that could happen. He's the master of just garbage.
And we will get to that.
Oh my Lord!
In a bit here,
Oh,
because we're talking about the ending of an episode we're just now introducing. I'm Phoenix West.
Dick it.
Hi, we watched Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour 108. Die Laughing. This is LIW Anthology Series Review, episode 108, or no, episode 71. His episode 108. Die Laughing.
I want to watch every single episode.
My brain is.
If every week he delivers on every cylinder, every episode like this, like the last one too. These are gold. These are amazing.
I think we found. I think this is Nirvana, where
Yes.
we fill our quality bucket, like our need, with the inside number 9, and we also fill this bucket, whatever the hell this is, where it's like, oh, this is so cringy. What is this?
It's
And
beautiful.
This mystery. It's a beautiful
amazing.
mystery.
It is so bad. It is so awful. It is so awful on so many levels.
But luckily, for the next several weeks, we're just going back and forth between those two shows. Inside number 9, Lee Martin's Midnight Hour.
I wish that this was on HBO Max so I could watch it by myself.
Well, this
Like
is on
number 9.
YouTube.
Well, yeah, that's true. I can watch, but this is still more fun to watch it with other people. But
I'm just watching them off YouTube, so
this is insane.
yeah.
I mean, I can't. It opens up. The show is with Lee Marvin. Lee Martin has his. I guess he's going to be doing the Twilight Zone thing every episode. Is that what it is? That's his shtick. Because he's trying to mirror the Twilight Zone because he thinks he's that good.
Twilight Zone, The Midnight Hour. We talked about this last time. Very similar names.
Sure.
Only it wasn't Rod Serling's The Twilight Zone.
And this is This is Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour.
Yeah, and the reason I chose this episode is because last time we talked about this when we did Kill and Kill Again, we found out about this episode because of the picture. And then I was like, all right, we got to do that one now.
And I'm glad we did.
And now I'm curious because our next episode that we're doing is, oh God, this will be on 10/24/21.
Are we going in a chronological order, or are we just going all over the place?
I literally did what you said, just make cards and.
Oh, okay, all right, fantastic.
Lee Martin's Midnight Hour 311, The Wings of Satan.
Oh Lord!
And then after that, Lee Martin's Midnight Hour 404, Slaughterhouse Sorority. And then this one's my favorite title, 612, The Damned Die Naked.
Oh my God!
It's just this like
I can't wait.
Pandora's box, and I don't know what's gonna be in here.
This is going to keep me living for the next 20 years.
And then we open it up, and it could be the worst thing ever. It could be the best thing ever.
It's both, because
It's a real
this show
Malignant
is
choice.
so bad. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is like film student 101, what not to do in a short. It's horribly acted. It's horribly written. It's shoddily directed. It's boringly shot. There's no dynamic to it. There's always that hand shot of blood in the hand, the death hand rattle. Every
booze
show
bottles,
so far.
the empty booze bottles on the table.
Yes.
The hand.
His Chardonnay, his empty bottle of Chardonnay.
All right, you started to set up the episode. Continue. Just the beginning.
So we have Gus the rodeo clown, the sad clown, who orders a pizza delivered by Adam Wilcox, who shows up.
All right, I got to show Adam.
Yeah, he looks pretty
This
close.
could not be more Adam.
It was very close.
Let
It
me
was a
find
nice surprise to have Adam cameo in this episode.
I think Adam's like, oh, they're gonna find out.
I was in Michigan for one day.
Here he
You suck Lee Martin's cock once. But
oh, there's the two kids sitting there outside the
for no reason other than to have the joke.
hotel.
You're
and
not
they're just
funny,
there-
clown.
They're just there to fuck with him. And the kid on the left looks like a 30-year-old. You know who she looks like is
She looks like the Wicked Witch of the West.
what is that actor's name from Oculus and
Not Karen Gillian.
no, the guy, the dad.
Oh! I know who you're talking about.
Dazed
He
and
was-
Confused.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. He's
I
in
know
Richard
his
Linklater
name.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm blanking on his name right now.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
God damn it. It's going to drive me crazy.
We do have phones. We can look it up.
I'm looking it up right now. Just
Yeah.
Oculus. He was great in Oculus, though. Rory Cochrane.
That's it.
But she looks like him. Look at Rory here.
Yeah. Look at that.
But
I was in Oculus.
I mean, Telegram or something?
No,
the pizza guy. And here's Gus.
He sounds like him.
bloody telegram. This is my room now. How much?
$12.50.
Magda, bring your.
I did a thing with Adam where I had him read a couple lines and like act like he's talking to me in a conversation, and just I sent it to him and I sent him the script and I had him read it, and he sounds just like
First,
this.
I'm
Where
short.
Adam's clearly not an actor.
I don't think his hair was ever that long, though.
Last for the big spenders, Gus.
I'm sure it was back in 2009.
Oh, man,
That would be the
that
period.
is sick. That is
Show
so
his face.
diseased.
Really?
They don't show his
I want
face
your opinion. I'll jam my fist down
because
your
it's
throat.
badly
Tear it out of you.
directed. We don't.
And I'm just delivering.
It doesn't look exactly like him, and it does give me the vibes.
Yeah, it's very.
I
It's
like
very
it. You guys are
Adam-esque.
He's got the teeth.
Your dad owns a health food store. That's funny.
Okay,
Does that look like a Forrest Whitaker blue screen shot?
it does. I don't think it is though, but it does look
Oh
like
my
it.
God! I love this shot of what's his name, Lee Martin. Look at this. Go to the push to the side so we get the full on view of this handsome man. Rami Malek. from Mr. Robot and that awful.
He's like trying to do his Jim Jarmusch look.
Yes, and failing miserably.
Look at this again. This is totally his. I'm gonna look like Jim Jarmusch. I'll keep the sunglasses, have a cigarette.
But
Huh?
It's a pen in his hand.
Is it?
That's a pen.
Oh.
That's a big ass cigarette. If that's a cigarette.
Yeah.
That's a pen.
Either way.
Because he's got notes. He's taking notes. He's directing.
Oh, he's
changing the script on the set.
I have to do this.
No. I got to change this line. I just got an epiphany. I'm not a funny clown. I like that better.
I'm going to keep everything you guys just said, but can you say it again and I'll keep that in too?
You do one for me and I'll do one for me. What?
We're going to do it 3 or 4 times. I'm just going to keep all of them in there. Because every conversation is very cyclical. Just
I'm very, very closely related to my words. I'm like Kevin Smith.
You said till. The script clearly says until. Scrap all that. Start from A.
And we need that. We need the empty bottle of Chardonnay. Where is it?
Fill it back up because continuity matters. All right, I marked it. So we got to the pizza. That's as far as you got.
We never saw him eat it.
Nope.
Magdala, the fortune teller / necromancer, pays for the pizza and then gives him a tarot card reading, which of course is always, oh, you're gonna die. This is gonna be good, but there's hope. Hope for what? There was never any hope to begin with. Like, what is she talking about? There's a chance for redemption or hope or whatever. No, there isn't, because he doesn't do anything to prevent it. Like, you know where it's going. Because the boss's son of the circus is coming to the hotel.
Yeah.
Because he thinks he has an audition to keep his job, which makes no sense anyway. So the son's going to come and see him do an audition to keep his job at the circus. It's obvious they're going to fire his ass. And they do. They fire his ass. And he gets mad at the kid, at the 20-year-old that looks like he's supposed to be 30, but he's actually 18. Like, he's really trying hard to be an adult. And like, like you do a high school play and you're playing the 40-year-old. Like, you have the.
Oh yeah.
That's what that felt like to me.
Arthur Miller was. Yeah.
I am death of a salesman.
I'm wearing a suit and tie.
I need to go to that board meeting tonight, Mary.
Yes.
It's like, no, you're 12. This isn't real.
Yeah. I remember doing Grease in high school.
No, we never.
I refused to sing, so I was the spotlight dude.
Yeah, no, thank
you. Fucking spotlight the shit out of that thing. I'm like, I'm not going to be in this thing. No. This is the first entry in the series history whose popularity with viewers spawned a sequel the following season.
How? He's dead.
No.
Apparently not. He comes back.
I don't know.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
He died in the. He goes.
Go in order here because there's not much left.
No,
there's 3 scenes left.
First off, I will give Lee Marvin credit. He has the setup and payoff in this episode. The clown guy throws the ball out the door at Magdala the Great. It shatters against the door. Now, granted, the shattered glass when he kicks the guy down into the floor doesn't affect anything, but he picks up the broken bottle and he stabs him to death. I guess in the face, because all the blood is in the guy's face when we see him next.
Just right here.
Yeah, but it's like it looks like it all came down from his forehead.
Here's the most infuriating thing this entire episode.
Forget about that right now. Let's do this.
All right.
Oh God, I hate how he shuffles.
I remember doing this when I was like 7.
You don't know how to shuffle cards, Norm?
You don't go a long way.
Isn't she supposed to shuffle them because she's the fortune teller?
No, he has to because he's choosing his fate.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I would assume so. That makes more sense.
Well, that does make sense.
Yeah. It's also like people that believe in that shit. I can't stand you. I can't.
Well, I think what we need to bring up is our immediate comparison. Magna the Great with Steven Tyler looks just like him.
Magda,
yes,
the Great.
Loving an elevator.
The storyline was written by Lee Martin on IMDb. While struggling to keep his job as a clown in a rundown traveling circus, drunken, foul-tempered Gus Evans persuades a carnival fortune teller to help him undo a grisly murder he has committed using supernatural powers. To his horror, she does. Lee Martin.
But she doesn't.
She does, in a way.
And if it's a traveling circus, why didn't he just go down to her hotel room and knock on her door instead of calling her? Because wouldn't they all be in the same hotel if it was a traveling circus?
Or staying at the circus, which I assume they do.
He's in a hotel because it's traveling circus. Forget it. Just forget it. I'm sorry. Small things to get upset about.
Just stop it. Stop while he's auditioning for his own job. Just move past it.
Again, there's no point, no reason.
Just move past it.
If you don't understand that they're coming to tell you you're fired, I mean, I don't know what to. I can't help you. You got no future as a clown or in anything really because you're just too stupid. Wait a minute.
He stabs the guy in the chest, a bunch, or the face, or something.
I guess
the blood it seems to be only interested in going in one part of the door.
It's very much coming out of a squirt, like a squirt bag. Like it's not even a hose. You can tell that you put it in a plastic bag and just like scoop, like shot it out. Like it's really bad.
To me, that looks like the top of the door. So I was like, wow, it's really getting up there.
And oh, by the way, the door's not white. Look at the door. That's the door, by the way. The door's not white.
I think it's a different door. Film school shot.
No, but look, let's go back to the hotel. Go back to the hotel when Magna the miracle waitress leaves.
But look, here's the door.
It's a different door. Yeah, but look where he kills him. That angle doesn't make any sense. Watch. Okay, yeah, that angle.
The wall. This is the door.
That's not the door. There's no handle.
There's actually a handle with no doorknob there.
I think he crossed the line. Look at this. This is the guy. Yeah, I'm going to audition for you, you 18-year-old kid.
Yeah, that guy, he looks like just one of your friends from middle school that you're kind of close with, like kind of talk to every once in a while. But he got a little too weird, and that guy's got like hacking shit on his computer.
Well, he basically has that trying to grow a mustache and a goatee to make him look older, but it's not working because he's not quite old enough to have one. So it's like kind of mishmash. It's not working out for you.
This guy's very Michigan, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
He looks like 50 people I know growing up.
Oh, there, pal. We're going to have some Rolling Rock and go to the creek there and enjoy the fish. Maybe, I don't know.
The creek.
We're talking about some. I'm doing a show with that guy, Lee Martin guy. He runs the local public access there. I was trying to fill out an application to sell my boat, but I just got a part. Pretty good.
I showed up to do his drywall, and he's like, "Hey, want to be in my little film here?" And I was like, "Hey, I got a free couple hours." He's like, "No, like 12 minutes."
No problem. And he gave me a pizza,
some PBR.
It was great. I loved it. It was fantastic.
I got to keep the drywall.
I didn't have to drywall anything. It was all a ruse to get somebody over there.
Last time it was that went on a different website when I did a video in a hotel room for a stranger.
Oh, I had to step on some eggs. So I was barefoot and I stepped on eggs. And then they put chocolate syrup on top and had a dog lick it. That was weird. But they gave me $50 and I said, cool, I'm out.
Anyway, yeah, we're heading up to Shawnee's on Saturday. You want to go?
It's a bomb! It's a bomb! Oh, man. No, there's...
It's a bomb! He's got a bomb!
Delightfully set up.
Oh, I love her so much.
She's in some new show I saw. I was like, oh, there she is.
Oh, she works all the time. That's Shawnee Smith. She's got it going on. She knows what's up.
Money.
She's like 75 years old. She's been around for 50 years. And she's still killing it. Doesn't look a day over 37.
And our next thing that we're going to cover on this live stream is someone who knows her
James Wan.
and didn't include her in this project.
Probably a good thing because I think she would have been a better Malignant.
Oh, man. Okay. So kills him. He invites the... Oh, remember that scene where he's like, you bitch.
Yeah.
But anyway, he calls her back over.
Well, no, he says you bitch on the phone when he hangs up with her, but then he calls her a bitch after she does the. He thinks she does the thing and loving an elevator. This looks like that. Remember that? This looks like the end of Western civilization with Kiss when they're talking to Ace Frehley. Remember when he's like laying in a bed with women and it's like through it's being shot through the mirror.
Oh man,
it's a good bit, but that's what this reminds me of. Only there's no women, and it's Steven Tyler dressed as a woman.
This woman, who every step she takes, you hear those fucking bracelets. She'd be the worst spy. Anyway, he calls her over and he's like, "Come do the spell," and she eventually goes over there. He has all the makeup taken off now, so he's in full Joe Pesci mode.
See, that's why that's kind of irritating. You should have kept the makeup on.
Yeah.
To make it like, I think that would have made the joke funnier.
I don't know. How popular could this have been where it demanded a sequel?
No, I
can't imagine any truth in that.
There is no truth in that. He just couldn't think of anything, and that guy had a week off. You're pretty good. You remembered your lines. Can you come do another episode with me?
I have a dog hair somewhere on me.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew? It's just dog hair.
That's gross.
You can see something.
Oh, maybe it's just your hair growing out of your face.
No, it's a dog hair.
No. Get a blow dryer and just blow your face off. Oh, you know who's the star of the Saints of Newark? Pollux Troy.
Oh yeah,
that's him.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know he was Italian.
I thought I saw his name and I was like, no, I think I misread that.
No, it's him. He's Pollux Troy, and the same guy from Jurassic Park 3. It's him.
He has
They're
like a super Italian name or Spanish.
Yeah,
name
it's
Alessandro.
Italian. Yeah, it's a super WAP name. It really is. I'm surprised he kept it. Because it's just like if this was the 30s, he'd never get work. Hi, bro. The fit casing fit like a condom. Did Dietrich give us some bad C2? Dumbass Dietrich with his bad casings.
I guess I'll settle for blowing up LA, bro.
We're gonna blow up LA, bro. It should be in the Louvre.
Oh man, that movie.
Why are you so upset? It's Pollux Troy.
Shoots Matt in the head.
Yep.
Just kills him.
Great movie.
And then he went on to grab remember American Psycho, and he's like, Patrick, I didn't know you felt this.
Yeah,
way.
Yeah.
The bathroom.
I have to go return some videotapes. Call me. Where did you get that overnight bag?
Yeah.
Jean-Paul Gaultier. That's a good. When's that Blu-ray coming out? That 4K or whatever?
I think it was late October, or early November.
Is it coming? Okay.
November 10th or something.
Yeah, and you get that one. You get the Dead Zone. There's a few movies you got to pick up.
We will not get a copy of Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour on DVD. I did reach out to him the last episode. I did hear back. Let's find out what he said. Where is he? Here it is. Hi, Phoenix. All right, I wrote, we need to get these on DVD or some alternative. How do we get this done? If you remember correctly last time. Hi, Phoenix. I agree. We tried to do this a couple times in the past, but something always freezes the deal. It's really hard to get DVD deals these days. They just seem to want the big franchises of the older titles. I'll forward your email to our distributor and see if that rattles their cage a bit. Thanks for watching. Super nice.
It's called you just transfer them on a burnable DVD. It's not that hard.
Yes.
Because the thing is, no one's going to want these outside of us. Like, nobody's going to buy this. We can watch it for free on YouTube. It's like better than streaming. Like,
Hey, if they made it available, both of us would buy it.
I would.
Yes,
I would.
I
But it's never
guarantee
going to
I would.
happen. It's never going to happen
I totally would.
because he can't make it. He just can't cut a deal with the big boys.
Here's a test. Do what they do with the other shows. Do a test one where you put, here's the 5 fan classics on a DVD. You spend no money on it and see who buys it.
You have to. That's a lot of DVD minus R's you got to buy to record on.
Print them yourself.
They cost
You can
money.
It doesn't cost that much money.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. No, the big boys. They do that with Star Trek. We can't do it with our show. It's just not big enough.
They could put them on little thumb drives and sell them.
Well, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Something. We need something. I more want the behind the scenes features, which I do have. I found a behind the scenes featurette.
How come we're not watching it right now?
Because we have to talk about Malignant, and I can only handle one mind blowing thing per night.
Okay.
I mean, it is 18 minutes. We could watch it right now.
Well, let's watch the first 5 because
piecemeal.
I think we can piecemeal it because I need to see how he works. I need to see how he works in the with all the pressure of these, of the dramatic stories that he's putting out there. I mean, just the pressure of each episode has to just be bigger than the next.
It's 17 minutes.
Well,
do we want to just watch it?
5 minutes. I can't do 17 minutes.
Okay, we'll do 5 minutes and see what happens.
5 minutes. Let's see how it is in 5 minutes. Because probably a lot of interviews with people saying, "Oh, Lee is just so good at what he does."
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it's Lee going. And again, super nice guy, but holy shit, man, your show is bonkers, and not
love
what
it.
you think it is.
No, I love it. I think it's genius.
All right, here we go.
Behind the Darkness. Oh my God!
Is this why I put his name on it?
Tell everyone your name.
Luke Richmond.
Hi, I'm Natalie Baxter. I'm a local actress here in Michigan.
My name is Linda Carr, and I do time code and script supervisor.
Time code and script.
They throw at me.
I'm Dan Aykroyd.
My name is Rochelle Lee Walsh.
She's actually attractive.
Are you an actress?
My name is Jeff Peterson.
Yeah.
Dana McDowell. I started out acting, and now I'm location scouting. Sometimes do wardrobe, prop.
That's all you're going to be doing, honey.
Let's see. Rehearsals.
Part-time waitress at the local suck and pump.
Ken Schrader, second unit cinematographer.
It's Adam!
My name's Matt Wynn, and
oh my God, it's my friend Chad.
EP and the editor of The Midnight Hour.
He's the editor.
My name's Dave Dork. I'm production manager.
He's got his own shirt.
I want his shirt. What is The Midnight Hour?
It's an awesome Michigan TV show that everyone in Michigan should be watching.
Yeah.
The Midnight Hour. What is it?
I don't know.
If Rod Serling and the Crypt Keeper producers had a baby, it would probably be The Midnight Hour.
Yeah, retarded baby.
The Midnight Hour is a Twilight Zone
rip-off
show. It's a 30-minute series, something new every month, different story, different characters.
That's not true.
It's just a horror anthology. It's really cool.
I don't fucking know, man.
The Midnight Hour.
I want someone to be honest.
Well,
she's being honest.
Of things. I remember when I was a kid and wake up on the weekends and run downstairs and watch.
Next question.
Like an Abbott and Costello meet the Mummy, or Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, or something. And
that is not what the show is.
Like that meets the Twilight Zone meets The Outer Limits meets Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour. So
no. What is unique about the show?
Quality.
Unique about the show.
I love this guy.
Do you notice how they have to answer a question with a question?
Yeah.
What is unique about the show? What is unique about the show? That means that you're trying to find a
being
compliment.
Michigan polite, okay?
You're trying to be polite and you can't do it.
Thinking these out at a pace of 1 30-minute show a month. And there's no breaks. There's no, hiatuses or anything like that. It's just boom, production line. I think we're putting out more material than any studio in the area.
Yeah.
There is a lot that is unique about this show. Nobody really does anything like this anymore. And I grew up on Twilight Zone and Hitchcock reruns, so I love
Those braids are fake, right?
Her tits are fake.
Well, certainly the people are unique, but
That's code for help me. I don't want to work here anymore.
talent. We've got some incredible new talent coming out of Michigan and storytelling. There's an episode there.
Why are they out at like Lee Martin's
Crashes and burns.
burial zone?
We're in Lee Martin's shallow grave area.
He dug a grave and he's like, answer these questions as politely as you can,
sit in
or
the
you end up
grave.
in that thing.
This is for the show. Yes, it's for the show.
First of all, I think we're probably the only people in Michigan doing this sort of thing.
There's a reason for that.
Grassroots effort, it's a labor of love for everyone who's involved. We have a very, very small
What
budget.
year is this?
Nobody gets paid.
2009.
And
Season
we
1.
do it because we love telling stories and we love entertaining people. And we're trying
to
develop our own skills and
You
get
guys
some attention
entertaining.
and, hopefully eventually start to make a little bit of money on this project. But
No!
because we're doing it just for the love of filmmaking and storytelling.
Yes.
It's unique with the cast and crew.
Yes.
The production in whole, to be able to shoot a 30-minute show.
I think we're done after this
within
question.
A 2-day period, every single month that we've done, taking no breaks. And one other instance before we've actually shot in 2 episodes in 1 month. Nobody else in the industry is doing that. So we've, I think
The
Do you hear the
porno
screaming?
industry is.
Do you hear the screaming in the background?
Yeah, it's not a good sign.
total is now 4 full-length feature films. It would equal. It's a lot to take on for a crew that gets
nothing,
no money,
Yeah.
and just does it for the love of doing it. So,
Well, it's
Get my
film
dick
in
sucked.
Michigan. One thing, they use all local talent. That's pretty awesome. And
You say talent with a straight face.
No, he was
there's
smiling.
not too many shows like this on TV.
No, there's no shows like this on TV.
All right, we're done there, right? That's 5 minutes.
Ah, God, now I watched the whole thing.
Right? Okay.
Can't do it. We can't do that to ourselves.
No, we need to break it up because we're doing
oh
a few
my
more.
God.
Well, it works out well because we can do 5-minute chunks. All right.
That explains everything right there. That whole line of questioning and the way they're answering the questions.
And that's why when we make fun of the show, we're not really. I don't want to tear it down and say it's a waste of time.
No, God, no.
Even like take away the parts where we laugh at how bad it is. I do agree with these guys. They're making it on their own for no money. They just want to do this, and I honestly appreciate that.
Yes, I do.
Like it is
hard to make anything with anything like this.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. It's a lot of work. It's
Getting
never
the
what you
people together
think.
is so fucking hard.
Yeah.
It is so impossible.
Yeah.
As much as it is easy as to make fun of him, it's so fucking hard what they're doing.
Yeah.
It genuinely is. And
Yeah.
kudos to you. And it's just honestly, the acting in this episode today wasn't that bad. That guy was all over the place doing Richard Grieco and Jack Nicholson and Joe Pesci.
It was as good a student movie could get done.
Yeah, the acting was much, much better than the last episode we watched.
Which I'm very upset about. But that's another story.
Anyway, kills him. The gypsy lady goes in, does a little ritual for 5 seconds, and then leaves. And he's like,
Takes all his money.
Yeah, takes a big wad of money. He made the traveling circus. And then tells him at midnight he'll come back to life. He starts cleaning up his bottles. We get that little montage with the circus music.
He cleans the blood off the door after she leaves.
7 times.
I don't understand why he didn't clean the blood off before she got there, but sure.
He was panicked. He did say that he did have a line where he said, I haven't finished cleaning up yet. Looked like he didn't start.
No.
He moved the body. I guess that took him all day because he's a tiny little man.
Apparently.
But
Dead weight.
midnight comes and goes. He checks on the body. Nothing. He goes back out into the other room and he's swearing and cursing up a storm. And then we get this super twisting ending that caught everyone off guard. Let's pull it up, shall we?
Well, no. This isn't the twist ending, by the way.
Oh, there's no twisting ending on the episode until... Okay, here we go.
You know that shot took a long time to do because the lighting had to be right, and it's very painful.
It's honestly not a bad shot.
No.
It's fun. They did a good job keeping him out of focus. Keeps the mystery going. That's all you see of him. So...
Jerry.
Music is terrible, though.
She said you'd be back. But you're dead. You're still dead.
Well, yeah, he's dead.
You're still dead.
You know who he reminds me of?
No.
Joe Latrulio.
Okay.
From Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The State. And
wow, that's going real far.
Reno 911.
No.
No.
He looks like the guy that played Silvio in the new Sopranos movie.
All right, so there's twist number one. He's back from the dead, but he's still dead. He's a zombie. And that's where our episode ends.
Oh, no. You think it ends?
No, the episode's over. Then we get our closing narration that just goes, nah, fuck that.
The police eventually found Jerry's body in the bathtub, right where Gus had left it, where it had been all the time. Gus was institutionalized and finally did die.
Okay. Can you go back to where you were before we started recording? How angry you were that they did it off screen?
Yeah, no, I was... Oh.
We need to get our energy up for Malignant.
Why would you do that? Why would you say that? You set up the whole thing. He comes back from the dead. No, that didn't happen. That was all in his head. He actually died in a Looney Tune, in the Looney Bin years later. He finally died laughing. But what do they have to do with anything? He never said that. What's the episode called? What's the name of this episode?
Die Laughing.
Okay, the name of the episode is called Die Laughing. No one says Die Laughing in the episode.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah. The clown does early in the beginning.
Forgive me.
While talking to Steven Tyler, he says that. No, it's when he's looking in the mirror by himself. He goes, they'll all die laughing. I think it's when he says it.
That still doesn't make any sense.
Regardless, the twist on the
didn't
twist
happen
during the closing narration is a total bullshit cop out.
Is that why he has a part 2? Because I left it open for a sequel. You see what I did there?
What's part 2 called? I'm curious.
Die Laughing Again.
Oh, it's like a Goosebumps thing?
I'm going to assume so, because why not?
Let's see if I can find... Let's see if I have it.
Oh, come visit Michigan, please. Oh, Lord, that'd be nice. We need more tourism over here.
I don't think I have... Let's find out here.
Don't you miss those hot August nights and those chilling, freezing temperatures in the December air time?
He's in 3 episodes, this guy.
Fuck.
Mesmerized, 2010. I do not have that episode. What a fucking shame.
Wow.
No. Yeah. Okay. So this one, Mesmerized, a murderous drunken circus clown gains a new lease on life as a traveling nightclub hypnotist. His sultry assistant Juan begins to suspect a connection between his bizarre stage act and a series of brutal homicides in the town where they play. But he plays a character in that one called Droxton. So,
hey, Droxton.
Not a sequel? Maybe it's a prequel.
No, his name's not Droxton, though. What kind of name is Droxton?
Maybe it's before he changed his name.
Droxton.
Maybe that's his clown name.
That's not even a real name. It's not even like where. That's. Oh my God, Droxton. Droxton. Droxton.
Here's a movie he directed. The actor that plays Gus.
Oh no!
It's Cam Vampartier.
Oh no! Is there a trailer?
He's the perfect. No, hell no. He's the perfect candidate. See if this sounds familiar. Jamie, a lonely, nerdy, middle-aged workaholic with no kids, has his life turned upside down when he's visited by an ancient vampire who informs him that he's been transformed into a blood-drinking, sex-craving creature of the night.
But he's
directed and starred in it.
Oh, please tell me there's a trailer. It's got to be.
Tell me he doesn't look like Joe Latrulio, though.
Yeah, he does. Well, that picture, kind of. Just he got those droopy eyes. Oh my god.
So
is that is there a Kickstarter to get that movie going or what?
No, it's done.
Done. There's no trailer.
There's no. Oh, I'm sure I could find it online. Shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, let me share this before we find the trailer. I did find Diana Price, her website, which was in the credits. She's a photographer. And
Who's
watch.
this?
This is the photographer that's in the credits of these episodes.
Oh.
But wait for it.
Oh no.
Wait for it.
Celebrities. I don't even know who those people
Wait
are.
for it. There it is.
Oh no.
There he is. We're in the same coat he had in the episode.
Wow.
Hey. Oh, hey. Ooh, what's going on here?
Oh God.
Anyway, what's it called? Trailer.
I hate the fact that everybody's a photographer now because cameras are made so well.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to do much to be a photographer these days. You really don't. Remember back in the day where people used chemicals and went in dark rooms and made art out of like light and shadow and the way that light comes in through certain ways and you have to capture it at certain times. Now you can do that whenever you want. There's no really skill required. Because everyone is a fucking photographer. That's it. Just keep the fucker in frame and you got a shot. Like, and make it centered and you're a fucking genius.
Oh, I fucked it up. Good thing I have Photoshop.
Oh, it's just there's no point. Everybody thinks they're a fucking genius. Everybody's a wedding photographer now. I could take a picture with my dick better than these guys.
Oh, please do.
I have. Let me show you.
Where's your website? What's the gallery?
Dick pics.
Dick's dick pics.
My Picasso is amazing.
You got a little mustache on it.
Yeah. Oh my.
And a clock melting off the balls.
Jesus Christ. Just like oh fuck. Why am I blanking on his name all of a sudden?
I do more like Jackson Pollock ones.
I do with cum.
Yeah, that was the joke.
I drink and I jerk it and yeah.
All right, so Die Laughing out of 10.
Oh, fucking 8.
Oh.
So far, I mean, I don't think these shows are going to get above a 9, but it's going to be close.
You're going more like
sarcastic.
Yeah, I'm going honest. Oh man, yeah, this is hard to vote for.
Yeah, well, honesty would be a 3, but hey, Night Gallery's gotten the same score as that, so hey, he's on par with Night Gallery.
I'm honestly going to go 4.
Wow,
because I did enjoy some of it, honestly, like without sarcasm. Where I'm like, where is this? Like,
you're just being mean now.
I think I'm being nice, overly nice.
No, I don't. I think that's like pure malevolence right there.
No, it's script. It's the same thing as last time. The script is an absolute 0.
Yes.
Sorry, Lee Martin, your scripts are dog shit. The acting was fun. The cinematography had some shots in there where I'm like, that's not a bad shot. Like the one with him as a zombie coming up behind him. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Competent.
But I'm not angry when I'm watching it like Night Gallery.
Well, at the end, we got angry.
At the end, we got confused.
The twist is what the anger came from.
Yes, that was a
cop-out. The off-camera twist, which makes absolutely no sense. And why would you even do that in the first place?
Night Hour.
But again, Why wouldn't you do that if you're a genius like Lee Martin?
I don't know. I appreciate you finally saying his name right.
Lee Marvin is a genius.
Lee Marvin could be considered a genius, yes.
No, Lee Marvin's very good at what he does. Lee Martin, on the other hand, needs work.
It's sad to me that there's no project that follows the Midnight Hour to see how he progressed.
What are you talking about? It's like literally 10 years of this show.
7.
If you haven't progressed from the first year to the fourth year, then you didn't progress.
Well, let's watch the last episode I have, which is 705. Just a quick run through. 705, the one that got away.
What year is that?
So this would be, what is that, 7 years later? So 2006, I'm guessing?
So this is 2006?
Abby sold her car?
It's a tough call, but we got bills to pay. Now maybe she wait. An old man? Yeah, probably one of those losers.
The sound editing's gotten better.
I don't think it got much better.
No, but the sound quality's like his equipment's gotten better. That's it.
Yeah, because technology got better.
Yeah.
There's nothing
look
to
at
do
that
with
crotch
skill.
shot.
Oh my God.
They're back in our account.
Oh, I want.
What? Oh my God! It's like that episode of that show we watched with
You know what I
Brian
mean, though?
Dennehy.
Like, this isn't a bad shot, composition-wise.
Sure.
No, I'm just saying, like, someone knows what they're doing on set.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a wide shot.
Yeah, but that's better than the first couple episodes we watched.
Well, they didn't have a wide angle lens. They just were in a hotel room. They were in a small area.
Yeah, so maybe it's nice to open up. Let Lee
Sure.
Martin breathe. Let him breathe out in the air.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. He had a wide shot of the hotel parking lot in the beginning of the episode.
Oh, you thought it was a still. We both thought it was a still.
We thought it was a still, but then the car moved and it became real. So there's that.
I still think the first few frames,
I'm sure they
5
were.
seconds were frozen.
I wouldn't doubt it. And I'm sure we're both right. We're not crazy.
And we're not going to go back because I don't give a shit.
No, we should probably end it here so we can
Yes.
talk about something crazier.
Die laughing. It wasn't funny. I don't know what his.
Well, it was
I
funny.
don't know why this could possibly be popular to demand a sequel. And I don't believe for a second that anyone wanted a sequel to it.
No.
Other than the people who worked on it.
And it was probably like a question that he just asked the crew one day. Would you guys think a sequel to this episode that we did like 2 years ago would be worth doing? Which episode? I don't remember what we did, Lee.
Who gives a shit, Lee?
Fuck, Lee. I'm tired. I'm working for free. Oh, by the way, where's the fucking pizza we ordered? You're buying, right?
I'm a little short. Magda!
Actually, I got Chinese for everybody tonight. Oh, God damn it.
Detroit Chinese.
It's mostly pot stickers. Oh, fuck.
Can we get some of that Detroit style pizza, which is not a fucking thing? Never heard of that in my life.
What's Detroit style pizza? Like Chicago style? Only
Pizza
it's
Hut's doing it now.
Pizza Hut has Detroit style pizza.
It's a square pizza with the sauce on top.
Ew.
I've never fucking heard of that in my life, and
No,
suddenly
I've
it's
never.
everywhere now.
No, I don't believe that.
I did find a restaurant. I even looked into this, and I found a restaurant that started it like in the 30s or something, or 40s. But it's just that I've had square pizza. That's popular in Michigan, but not sauce on top. I don't know what the advantage would be.
Reindeer goat cheese pizza.
Just no. All right, let's get out of here. We're not doing our government mandated intro outro because we got to get to Malignant. Here's a few seconds of it, and there we go.
Hey, all right.
All right. Yada yada yada. All right. LIWstudios.com for me. Loitering in Wonderland and YouTube at LIW Anthology Pod at LIW Studios. I think we're broadcasting live to those.
Sure.
This is I don't know. I don't follow through or pay attention.
I don't know either.
Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, but I will be having a new show starting next Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Or this Thursday.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, do you have a name?
I can't remember. I think it's something about Stephen King. It's about Stephen King. We're going to be doing reviews of the Stephen King films, starting with Carrie. We're going to go down the list chronologically, and we're going to possibly the goal is to have Stephen King himself come onto the show.
Good luck with that.
We have it's not that far off. I'll tell you more later.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and Mick Garris too.
Are you going to do his TV series as well? Or
Yes.
Just the movie? Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Because we want to talk to Mick Garris too.
And I will be there on the Stand episode. And if he's there, I better fucking be there because.
Oh no! Yeah, we'll.
There is no bigger fanboy of the Stand than I am.
I think if we could get that to happen, it's possible. I think we'll bring you along. It'll be more fun that way.
I'll just be weeping.
Yeah, because you're a big Stan fan.
Huge.
Yeah, you really are. It's true.
I love it. Anyway, let's get out of here. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Ticket for the midnight hour.
Up next, the Malignant review. LIW movie review. So long, citizens.
Fuck! That's only for one scene.
All right.
Oh, wait, well, they cut off his arms. So, I think Warner Brothers has buried any promotional stuff for this movie because they figured, what's the point? You can't explain it. There's no way. They wanted it to be a mystery because if you get too into it, you're going to figure it out. And I don't think they want you to figure it out.
Fuck just happened. What was that?
What?
I think you deleted. That was weird.
Oh no!
No, it's fine. I still got
We
it.
have to watch the episode again.
It's just weird that it just vanished.
Oh God! Lee Martin got us. That son of a bitch. Make fun of my show, huh? I'll take out your fucking show.
Why does he sound like that?
I don't know.
We heard his voice.
I know. I can't remember. I think that's a fake voice he puts on anyway. He finally died laughing.
Yeah. Died laughing.
He died laughing in a non-subsequent sequel that has nothing to do with the current episode we just watched.
That's weird. I think I hit the wrong button. Done fuck up.
Uh-oh. Well,
no.
Vitamins.
Cancel.
Taking my zinc and my vitamin D and my multivitamin.
I'll give you some vitamin D. No. Cancel. Undo. Where's this? Where is it? Where did you go? Whatever, it's gone. Okay.
We fucked with powers we didn't understand. Lee Martin.
Yeah.
We fucked with it one too many times.
I need to go get the witch to undo this grisly crime. All right, I'm going to go pee.
Magna.
Enjoy this while I'm gone.
It's a bomb! He's got a bomb!
I want you to fuck me, Larry.
Yes.
Hi, Dickory.
Is it time?
It's time.
Oh, holy God. Oh, it's just not on.
All right, recording the podcast. Let's swap over on our titles and get everything ready. Do all the housekeeping.
Look at that.
Change my name. Because as you know, a new show needs a new name.
It's true.
I'm going with this. You are Malignant.
Malignant.
Whatever this says.
Funicular bag. Wow.
Read it backward.
Oh. Gabrielixic?
It's Phoenix Gabriel backward.
Oh!
Like he's coming out of the back of my head.
I get it.
But
I thought it was the devil.
Oh. No. I don't
He's the
think
devil.
really is.
My name is Gabriel.
Okay. So, how the fuck do we do this?
Well, okay. Like I said, I researched.
We need a theme song.
I try. Oh, well, do we make it up or do we find one?
No, I got one. I haven't played in a long time.
Uh-oh.
Do I even have? I'm curious if I even loaded it. I don't do this show anymore. So
is it Corn?
No, it's
it's
this.
Oh, it's very, very ska. It's like very 90s.
Haven't heard that song in forever. Welcome to LIW Movie Review, formerly Disloyed in Wonderland. Oh, it's restarting. We're starting again. I wish I played it backward.
It's appropriate because this movie feels very 90s.
Episode 89, Malignant from 2021, directed by James Wan.
Malignant. I'm going to go see that movie, Malignant.
Holy shit. Okay. Where do we begin? I'm Phoenix West.
Dick. The title gives it away, I think. It's a little too on the nose there.
It really hits you in the back of the head, if you know what I mean.
Brata!
Okay. Can we just get our basic ideas of the movie out of the way first before we really start to break this thing down? Nothing caught me off guard because I knew the name of it, and the opening shows you what the fuck they're doing. And if you're watching the opening credits, there's no surprise.
No.
They literally show everything.
Yeah.
I was like, well, there you go. Like, the only thing that did catch me off guard was I thought it was going to be a thing where it was her, like a different version of her that was removed from her and like thrown away and discarded and you know, that sort of thing. Or
like
she's
basket,
imagining it.
like basket case.
Yes. That's more what it seemed like to me. So when motherfucker literally pops out of her skull, that caught me off guard.
Well, here's the thing. It's always been in her brain because it was eating her body. It was eating her babies.
Yes.
So she's had like 4 miscarriages, something like that. So she has 4 failed pregnancies, and you come to find out Gabriel, the brain monster, her malignant twin, her vestigial twin.
Spoilers throughout, by the way.
Do you think? Obvious. Oh yes, but do you think
you need to watch this movie?
Do you think it was originally called vestigial, but they thought no one could say that?
Vasectomy twin. Okay.
Vasectomy twin.
Yeah, I saw that.
Remember? Okay. When I worked at the theater and the movie Namesake was out, it's one word, the Namesake movie.
Namasake.
They called it the Namasake. People fucking came to the window and said, I want to get 2 tickets for Namasake. People are dumb. So, Malignant, granted, a hard word to say if you're a retard.
I want to see Malignant.
Malignant. Oh, shit, I can't say that word. Is that the one with the girl from the Mummy movie? And she plays a woman who has a thing coming out of her brain tumor?
Okay, let's start at the beginning. I do want to get through this movie today. So,
or it's the other title, Maleficent,
yeah.
Which is harder to pronounce.
Okay, the movie begins. Okay, no, before that, I only watched this because you told me to.
Yes,
I knew about it, and I didn't watch it, but I saw the thing pop up for Red Letter Media, and I was like, I want to watch the movie first. And then you told me to watch it. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. You're like, no, you need to watch it now. And I was like, all right, fine. So we watched it, put it on. We're like, we're gonna watch just the opening 20 minutes. We're gonna watch something else. Just throwing this on, and we put it on, and it's the worst acting with the most overly dramatic everything. The opening scene is for the ages.
Oh yes.
The model of the building on the cliff is immaculate, and then all the acting is you've never seen anything like this. I gave him electroshock and he's feeding on it.
He's eating the electricity.
Yes, it's great.
We can't control him, Doctor. It's too late.
And then you hear like, "Good evening. I am Gabriel."
You bitch.
I want to hear his voice in the beginning.
Well, actually, I don't think he says anything in the beginning, does he?
He does.
It's just a lot of shouting and blowing, like the electrical pulses are erupting all throughout the hospital room. The security guard has his dart in the rifle, but his arm gets ripped off by the malignant monster Gabriel.
Because she goes, he's speaking. First of all, my first note in this movie, a lamp.
Yes.
Everyone knows my love for that green lamp, green banker's lamp.
That green banker's lamp is in every single movie, every single time. And look, there's the murder weapon behind her.
Yeah.
Set up and payoff.
But they have this Nick Cage looking dude.
That's his brother.
I love this actor.
Oh, by the way, these two characters don't age 27 years later, by the way. Which I didn't think about that until Red Letter Media brought it up. I was like, oh, wait, that's true. That's hilarious. I didn't think about that at all. We have to cut out the cancer.
Broadcasting his thoughts. That's what I wanted to see.
He's broadcasting his thoughts.
His thoughts.
He's broadcasting his thoughts.
Just the super neon lights on, the acting style, the schlockiness of someone talking. I will kill you over the radio.
It is broad. I think that's the key. I think James Wan is doing this on purpose. It is all broad. It is as wide as the lens is. Everything is 3,000 times bigger. Even the shots every shot is like a wide angle lens and you see the entire set.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Every angle of this movie is just big. It's huge.
I'm not a person that complains about wide angle lenses. I like wide angle lenses. I do.
It's stylistic. That's why everybody's fooled.
I'm a Frankenheimer guy. He's a wide angle lens dude.
Well, here's the thing. This has like a 75% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
That is high.
On IMDb, it has a 6.3.
Yeah, I think on Rotten Tomatoes it's at 75%. I could be wrong. It was 75% like a week ago. I'm not sure.
2 goals with today's show. Figure out my rating for this episode, and we do that by answering my second thing, which is genius or junk.
That's the thing.
What is this?
I think it's a little bit of both.
But that's what we're going to discuss here. For everything we bring up, we're going to discuss genius or junk, because I just came up with that phrasing right now. I don't know. I bet there's a show out there called Genius or Junk. I don't know, but
yeah, it's called The Midnight Hour.
Oh God, that's both.
That's
and
amazing.
I think Malignant is right down the middle.
Well, here's the thing. Talk about bad stuff on a no budget level.
All the time I do.
And it's boring. It's just boring. It could be funny because of the bad acting, the bad angles, the bad camera, the student film quality of it. But this is a bad movie on the biggest scale possible. And yet it's very entertaining, both visually, visually.
Just even thematically, because
even thematically, there is no thematic message of this movie. It is pretty.
The
downright
poster
stupid.
itself is like the dick of the story going into my brain, and it's just fucking my head up.
Well, it's very Italian. It's very Dario Argento.
Oh yeah,
poster art, and it's a foreign horror movie in visual only, and with violence and gore. But it's not even that gory. It's okay. The gore is okay in this movie. It should have been more gory.
The gore that does happen is so
too
cartoony
CG.
looking.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's just it's not good CG.
No,
but it's enough that it pulls it off.
And because if you watch an old school like Argento horror movie, Italian horror movie, there's always the close up of the thing going into the face.
Oh yeah.
There's always the murder weapon. There's always the extreme close up of a nail going in an eye, a knife going into the cheek, a knife going into the throat, or it's the death shot. It's always close, extreme close up. This movie doesn't have that.
No, it's wide angle.
It's a wide. Well, again, it's all wide. It's all in. Which I guess that makes it faster to shoot because you have to cut so much, so you're not moving the camera that much. So he's getting it all in one take.
And you can make fun of him all day. Not you, but people can make fun of him all day for the wide angle. I like it.
No, it's fine.
I have zero complaints about the look of the movie. My only question in the beginning was it sarcastic? Is the opening scene of this movie sarcastic? Because he's going, this is what we're in for. You're either on board right now in this weird ass scene with these weird ass actors, and you're not going to be here for the rest.
I think so.
That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, that's what. Because if you watch, so like I said, there's only one behind the scene YouTube clip I saw from Warner Brothers for this movie. It's 1 minute and 6 seconds long. The fucking Saints of Newark has 25 featurettes on YouTube with behind the scenes. This one has one, and it's James Wan saying, "I like big."
Yeah.
And if you're not on board for big, well, this ain't for you. And he's right, and he's telling the truth. So that's why I kind of believe this is all on purpose. Everything in this movie is intentionally done for the sake of it being just big and broad.
When I first finished watching it, I texted you immediately. I go, what in the fuck of all fucks was that? And I was gonna say it was just as sarcastic as Freddy Got Fingered. Like it was the filmmaker going, I don't give a fuck. I just want to make this weird shit. And to hell with you if you don't like. Not even I don't want you to like it, but like if you like it, great. If you don't, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna slow down for you.
No.
And this is like the horror movie version of that.
Yeah. And
it was fantastic all the way through, and dumb as shit all the way through.
Well, I think Mark Kermode, he's a British critic. I heard his criticism. He, I think, got it right. He says the first hour and 20 minutes is just junk. It's garbage. It's boring. It's the same old horror schlock. He said, if you don't leave, don't leave before an hour and 25 minutes. He says, just wait. He says, if you can stick out the last half hour, he said, you're in for a treat. He said, it is so fucking bonkers and so crazy that it kind of makes up for it. And he's like, I don't know if that was the intention. If it's just, that's the thing.
It's like a
it's a mystery.
It's a reward for hanging out with me during this awful opening scene, because the opening scene is genuinely awful.
That's terrible.
But I think that was on purpose to weed people out.
Yeah.
And kudos to you, because I was vastly more intrigued after that opening scene, because she's not a fan of bad movies. Like, she will not watch that with me. And she's watching it going, what is this? I'm like, oh, I have no idea. Because if you describe this to me as it's bonkers, I would be like, I don't want to watch it then. You know, when people like, it's crazy, like, I don't want it then. No. But allowing yourself to get there is rewarding. And that opening scene was a real test, because we were like, holy shit. We didn't turn it off like we said we are going to after the opening scene. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
My real issue begins with the opening credits, because after she says, we have to cut out the cancer.
Right.
And you hear the, I will kill you all. And then the opening credits start, and it's like 7, where it's showing like notebooks and stuff, and like every horror movie. And then they show you what the fuck the story is. So it kind of ruined it for me, because if you're paying attention during those opening credits, there's no mystery the rest of the movie for you.
No.
They show him. They show him in the opening. I didn't even realize that till the second time I watched it. They show him. They show Gabriel.
Yeah. Well, you see it from sort of her back of her head. I mean, from behind. Well, from the front of her head, I should say.
Yeah. Then you see a little girl in her socks,
and you see the hands, and they cut off his hand. They cut off his arms, and they cut off his chest, and they cut him up, and they essentially shove him into her brain, and then seal it with a piece of skull. Which is the funniest shit.
They overstuffed a suitcase and closed it with a skull.
Yeah.
Instead of a lock.
It's like, wait a minute. They share the same brain, so we can't cut them out completely.
And then it cuts to, this was 1993, and now it's like modern time. And it shows Annabelle Wallis, and I'm like, is that her? I thought that was her, and I was like, oh, it is her, because I know her from Peaky Blinders.
Well, she's from the Mummy, the Tom Cruise Mummy. She's from the Annabelle.
Yeah.
She's in the Annabelle movie. She's not a very good actress. I thought she was somebody else, but apparently I was wrong.
And her in Peaky Blinders. More so the character than her, but turns out it's just her. But she's in this movie in the worst wig I've ever seen in a movie. And that's why I'm like, oh, it's continuing into the real storyline. Because that wig is out of control that she's wearing.
It's not fake though, because it's her hair. It just splits open to hold Gabriel's face.
But the actress is wearing a giant wig.
Yeah, no, it's not her hair, because she has a blonde.
Yes. Yeah. But it's so clearly a wig with like 3 times the amount of hair, so that when they shoot the scenes later, it doesn't look different. It's ridiculous looking. But
do you think that hair is intentionally designed to look like the Shining Shelley Duvall hair?
Shelley Duvall had really thin hair in that movie, though.
Well, because it was falling out because she's so stressed out.
Yeah,
like Stanley Kubrick.
She just has naturally thin hair. This one was wearing a giant fucking wig for 3 people. They sewed together. It's awful.
You know how many volunteers of cancer had to give to that wig? You know, when you shave your head for for posterity with cancer patients. That's like 50 wigs, right? There's like 50 people's hair.
Ugh. So she shows up at home. She's a nurse. She's pregnant. She goes in there. She sees her, I don't know, husband, boyfriend, where the fuck he is.
He's an abusive husband.
He's sitting there on the bed on his phone. And he's watching UFC. Or
on
whatever.
the TV, though, right? It's on TV or
UFC, yeah.
He's not watching the living room, which makes no sense.
No, he's just chilling in the bedroom.
He's chilling in the bedroom.
He's doing he's tugging it.
I guess. And then he goes, he says something like, "Is that why my babies keep dying inside of you, bro?" Like knocks her, he beats her up. Basically, he's a terrible
watching my babies die inside you. Because he tells her she needs to take some time off. He's like,
yeah,
maybe that's why my babies are dying inside you, bro. Okay, bro.
He is immediately the worst husband ever.
He seemed fine for a couple of minutes.
Yes.
And then he seemed even better because he slams her head in the wall.
Yeah, he slammed. Not so much that he slams it against the wall. He cracks her head open against the wood, and there's blood trailing down the door.
And but then it's gone in the next shot.
That's head trauma.
Yeah. But that's when I go, okay, So whatever was inside her head is now out.
Right. Yeah.
Because it keeps bleeding. I'm like, all right, it's just. I thought it was. I didn't think it was as literal as it is.
Oh, it's
so I
literal.
thought her head was bleeding because whatever it is whatever came out of her head is when it kills, it makes her head bleed. I was thinking like that. I didn't think it was literally coming out of her skull like a shell.
His head literally her face comes out of the back of her head. Yeah. And he goes, ah!
Good evening, detectives.
Hello, Gabriel. Gabriel! She's not your sister! That's the best. He throws the bed at her.
Oh, yeah.
Which, again, we'll get to that part. Because this woman weighs 80 pounds. This actress is literally 80 pounds. And she has the strength and the agility of a 400-pound lineman. There's just no way.
I have most of my questions are based around that fact.
The physicality of Gabriel, he's like a fucking ninja.
I think we'll save that until we get to that part. Not that I want to go in order so much because
it's fine.
It really is a simple story, but James Wan he was smart enough to go, we have to have something else going on in this. Even if it's just there for that one scene. Like there's nothing going on overall, but like for instance, when the sister goes to the hospital to find out what's going on with Gabriel or what the fuck happened and find the tapes and the files at the asylum,
She just managed to find everything she needs right there in that one
filing
cabinet.
But James Wan was smart enough to go, we need something else going on so that you think the killer is real and outside her body. So therefore the sister's like, here's some clinging. She's like,
right.
And it's like that. You wait, because you've seen other horror movies. You're waiting for that sister to get attacked and get chased out of the hospital. But no, it's just something happened off screen. You don't know what the fuck happened. It's just there as a red herring.
Well, and then you have the scenes where her world melts away and she's in the other person's apartment watching the murder take place.
And that's where they spent all their money.
That's a very expensive transitional computer CGI shot.
Looked pretty good.
It was good. No, it's slick. The movie looks good. It looks really nice.
And
James
it was
Wan knows how to shoot a movie.
Yeah, it was a cool effect. And then once you find out what's really going on, it makes complete sense. And so no complaints about any of those aspects of the film.
Yeah.
My complaints are going off what you were saying earlier, which okay, we'll get to that later. But all right. It's really just as simple as that. She cracks her head in the wall. She locks him out in the bedroom. That night, her head's bleeding on the pillow. Husband's downstairs. He hears a noise. He hears a blender turn on because apparently Gabriel can control electronics for some reason.
That's not. Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. That's probably why he was doing it.
Yeah, because he got electroshock therapy. The doctor says in the beginning. So therefore, now he can control electronics.
He's got electro power like from Spider-Man. Jamie Foxx.
Now he's the ghost in the machine.
He's electro.
I don't understand that logic, but then he makes the blender turn on, and somehow, it's just her at this point, but it opens the fridge.
Well, and if it had the power of electricity behind it, you think it would just use that to kill people, and not a giant fucking statue or a knife made out of an award, a medical award.
I don't know.
Well, whatever. It's all about. It's about the look of the film. It'd be boring if this thing was electrical and didn't use a giant knife to stab people's eyes out.
We'll go with this part because she's still pregnant.
There you go.
Yeah,
my babies are dying inside of you, bro.
I'm gonna punch you in the stomach, bro.
What's going on, bro?
The husband goes out in the living room. The TV's on, flipping channels, and he sees the outline of the wife. And I'm like, okay, it's the wife or a version of the wife.
Right.
Like the other side, the flip side of that coin,
No.
I thought it was her evil side coming out.
It's the bad guy from Insidious. Because it's basically the same thing.
It's Bagul. Or the bad
by the window. That shit. Remember that? When he's sharpening his nails in Insidious.
Demon.
It's the same shit. The Darth Maul demon. That's what it was because he has the Darth Maul makeup on. It's just a really big fanboy.
I think his literal name is Lipstick Demon.
Yes, I think it is. I think you're right.
Yeah, which is lame as shit. But anyway, there's a weird shot that made me laugh real hard because he sees the back of her head and he's like, whatever your name is, hello? And then the TV goes off and then the lights come on and then nothing's there. But then you see the opposite angle and you see the couch cushion go fill in the void for the body that was there, which happens in a split second in real life. But for some reason for Gabriel, I don't understand that, but whatever. It was stylistic.
Yeah.
And then he gets his head turned around. And then immediately they start accusing her, and I'm like, why?
How?
How? I a grown man with grown man strength, could not turn a man's head around.
She
There's no way she could have.
She can't eat a cheeseburger, let alone twist a man's head upside down.
They even said it looks like the killer attacked from above, which is another hint.
Well, then she said it looked more like a vehicular manslaughter victim.
The female cop.
Well, that's
Not
James
Wanda
Wan's
Sykes.
James Wan. Oh, not Wanda Sykes is not James Wan's wife. James Wan's wife is the forensic girl.
Oh yeah, that I know because she's
and she's the co-writer of the script, which explains a lot.
No, not Wanda Sykes though. Is the only actress in the movie. I was like,
I wish she would have died. She was so annoying.
She's not quite there. Like
she was so annoying. It's like the detective. I know she did it.
Yeah,
she going down. I'm going to take her bitch down.
No, just like during some of her serious lines, I'm like, oh,
the dialogue's cringy as shit.
Just missing the mark on these.
It's bad.
The guy detective wasn't Kokoa or whatever her name is.
Well, he sucks too. He's terrible.
He wasn't that good, but she was worse.
Yeah,
they were the worst part of the movie.
Yeah,
they clearly were.
They should have had Lee Whannell and James Wan be the cops, the detective, because they were in Insidious and Conjuring. They can act.
And Saw.
Just put him in this movie.
He's bad in Saw, Lee.
Oh, he's really bad.
I don't know.
What? No.
Yeah, this is
I guess
the
they
first
don't want
time
to do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if he's working with Lee anymore after he didn't help him write this movie or the Aquaman.
Well, I think Aquaman was its own thing.
Yeah, I don't think Lee was
because James Wan did Fast and Furious. Remember?
Yeah,
and I think Lee Whannell or Whannell is more or less he's a horror guy. I think he's more interested. He doesn't want to do the big budget movies, or he tried to because Upgrade is pretty much an action movie. It's a very well done. I love Upgrade. I think Upgrade's great. Upgrade's really well done. I still haven't seen Invisible Woman. Yeah, Tom Hardy too.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen Invisible Man though, or Invisible. Yeah, the Invisible Man. I need to watch that one.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's pretty good.
I haven't watched it. Yeah, I need to watch it.
Really good, actually. I don't know why I said pretty good.
Yeah, it did really. It was the last big movie before everything went to shit.
It won my. So far, it's winning my award for best movie of the year.
Well, that was 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still the winner for that. Pig is this year.
Yeah, Pig.
Although Malignant is giving it a run for its money. I don't know.
I'm telling you, Malignant might be number one next to a little movie called Dooney.
No.
Dude's going to be good, but I don't know.
That's not my kind of movie, though.
That's very epic, I hear. It's like this. It's like this movie. Very epic.
It does have that Spider-Man girl in it.
Zendaya. Wasn't the name of one of the American Idol guys that was an Indian was Zendaya?
I have no idea.
Remember that?
No.
Was it Zendaya?
Zendiagram?
Zendiagram.
No, okay. So smashes her head, cuts back. She's in the hospital bed. This is where we're introduced to her sister. She comes in, is like,
another bad actor playing an actress.
She was really bad, and then throughout the movie got better. Like, but in the movie, I was like,
the ironic part is she's an actress playing a character in the movie. Her character is an actress.
But I was paying attention the second time I watched it because I was like, I remember going, "Oh, the sister," but I was like, "Oh,
she's not your sister."
She's really bad here. The next scene, she's a little bit better. Next scene, a little bit better, and then by the end, I'm like, "She's good. She's fine."
I just wanted a sister.
I just wanted to know what it's like to have a blood connection to someone.
It's stupid.
So the hints, I wrote a list of hints the second time I watched it.
Oh,
First one
okay.
is the husband says, it's like I can't control myself. Little mini hint.
Ooh, they're
Because
so clever in their screenwriting.
It's the wife that can't control herself. The husband's head is turned around backward.
Sure.
And then the detective says it's like they attack from the ceiling, but it's really because her hands are backward. While she's being chased, she goes back home after losing the baby. She's having weird visions, and the doors keep opening, and she keeps screaming, "It's all in my head! It's all in my head! It's all in my head!" I was like, it is all in her head, literally.
And then they have that musical cue, "Where is my mind?" 5 million times.
That is literally my next note.
That's the
Where
most
is
annoying
my
part.
mind?
Oh my god!
I don't know who the fuck made it. Remix of the Pixie song "Where's My Mind." My next note is Seattle Underground. Stuff buried, the past buried under, just like Gabriel's buried in the back of her head.
So
Underground.
you're reading way too much into that.
No, I guarantee that's why they included that. shit, because
That's too smart.
No, the Seattle Underground has nothing else to add to this, so it has to be there for that reason.
Well, no, it's the red herring because you think that's where she's hiding the mother.
Yeah, but
that's all that's for. That's a red herring for the location.
I didn't think she was under there. This is where she was, and I assumed she was in some weird clock tower somewhere.
Well, yeah, clock tower underneath the city in Seattle.
I wasn't thinking underground at all.
But it was the attic of her 150-foot tall house.
Yes. And then the next hint I have was her angle because she keeps seeing the vision, like it'll melt away and she sees the vision of the murder. And you think it's going to be like The Eye, like the Jessica Alba movie where she sees through the killer's vision, that sort of thing, where she's seeing his visions. Turns out she's literally just seeing it. But her angle during Dr. Weaver's murder was another giveaway because she's standing right above her.
Yes.
The next one is she has a line where she says, "He became a lost memory buried deep in the back of my head," talking about her imaginary friend.
Right.
At that point. And that's the last of the hinting I wrote. After that, I stopped writing them.
Because it was a little bit too obvious and on the head.
Honestly, we just got to the jail scene. And that's all I could think about. I was like, why does Zoe Bell look so awful?
Well, that's the thing. Zoe Bell is a 1980s lesbian. There's a 1970s disco black lady. There's a 1980s Mexican hooker. There's a 1962 secretary. Like all these different styles of women in the jail cell with her, and then she kills every single one of them. Well, Gabriel kills every single one of them.
I love that it opens up on one of the hookers taking a shit in the corner.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm pulling up the scene right now.
And that's the biggest jail cell I've ever seen in movie history.
Biggest jail cell, biggest police precinct.
Yeah, the police precinct looks like fucking Grand Central Station. It's massive.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me rewind a little bit here.
Don't show too much. You're going to get pulled.
No, I'm literally going to show an unrelated scene. And it goes off of this. Okay, let's get there, though. It's really simple. The sister and the sister by herself really is trying to track down what's really happening in the past because her mom kind of reveals some things, how she used to talk about Gabriel as a little girl because our main character is adopted.
Yes.
Got her. The age is what pisses me off about this movie because they're like, we adopted you when you're like 7, and they show that girl from Haunting a Hill House who's like 15, and she's playing her at age 7 and at age 15. It's so fucking terrible. But she's like showed her some videos, and it's all like Gabriel, and she's talking to Gabriel, and she tries to go. I did like the scene where she goes to cut the cake because Gabriel's tricking her.
Right, and she's at the bed with
she's standing above the mom's pregnant nose, and she freaks out.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that scene. I was like, oh, that's so creepy because I have a pregnant lady in the house and a kid. Maybe that's why I thought it was creepy.
I got a horror story for you, a real life horror story.
I don't know if I want to hear this.
It's very similar. It's very creepy. So, my friend, the family adopted this girl because she was like a cousin or something, and she had mental problems. They lived at like a big foster home kind of a thing. So they had issues with her. She got violent. There's something off about her, And so what they started doing was they started locking their doors at night and keeping her in her room locked in. And she would say things like, I'm going to kill you, like shit like that to the little kids and everything else. So like as time went on, they went into her bedroom and they discovered that she was taking things from all the bedrooms when the doors were all locked. So she managed to figure out a way to unlock every door of every bedroom and take something from the bedroom, make a shrine. And that was like the beginning of like, who's she going to kill first thing. And so they sent her to another family after they found that.
I would too.
Yeah, she was a fucking freak show.
At a certain point, what am I going to do to fix this little girl?
No, she's gone.
We're just going to be her first victims. That's
exactly.
It. She needs help.
She's got a Gabriel in her, that's all.
All right, so this is the scene where the sister's driving up to fucking Briarcliff Manor. I don't know. Shadow Island.
No, she's gone to the house on Haunted Hill because it's the same fucking design.
Look at this, though. This
it's
model
fucking,
through here.
Look at that. That's so ridiculous. It's like a fucking convent.
But I love it, though.
Oh, well, yeah, it's great.
It looks like Gotham, the TV show.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh, it's amazing. But look,
it's so over the top.
All I want to show here is how reckless the sister is right here. Because watch how dangerous she is right here.
She can't park her car to save her life.
Her car's right here, out of frame. Look how bright it is. And then all she does is drive the 2.5 miles over there and watch the light change.
Yeah.
God damn it. Of course it glitches out right there. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Fuck you. All right. Whatever. I'll share in a second.
That was so the shining of them.
All right. So watch.
Yes.
Pitch black. Look at this.
Yeah. Pitch black. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Look at that.
I'll just park right here. Fuck it.
The moon is way up here now.
But look where the walkway to the fucking hospital is. It's literally off the edge of a cliff. The walkway to the hospital. She's walking on the cliff.
They didn't even put a guardrail there.
No,
there are crazy people inside here.
The designers of Star Wars built this hospital. Yeah. No rails.
No railings.
No railings at all.
Nothing. But holy shit!
I guess everybody's got really good equilibrium and balance over there in the James Wan
slid
world.
on a rock, or her brakes
She's dead.
Had a pocket of air in her. I don't know, something.
If her knee just went pop and snap, she'd fall off the side of the cliff and die.
Because we saw in the previous shot, it's like a 600-foot fall.
And the sheer drop, sheer drop
into the rocks below. She's dead.
If it rains, the water will wash away the side of the building, and the thing will collapse.
It's not like she had
cliff.
It's not like there was parking issues.
No.
She could have parked 20 feet back. Fuck 50 feet.
Again, what a bold choice by James Wan. Like, why? People talk about that parking scene more than they do the actual movie, like the story of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, even Red Letter Media was like, look how she parked.
Oh, wow.
She parks her car.
Again, I purposely have not watched Red Letter Media's review because I wanted to discuss it first.
They talk about that very subject.
It
pops up.
Both times I watched it, I was like, holy shit. Like,
it's hilarious. It's just like, why? There's no fucking point.
It's clearly CG.
It looks cool, though, right? It looks cool.
Well, it's like, how dumb is she? Do you want to live through the movie?
What if she puts her car in neutral and it rolls over the side of the cliff? Like when she's going into reverse, it gets stuck, and then the car slowly rolls over, and she's fucked because she's literally 2 inches from the edge of the cliff.
She goes to leave and she puts it in drive instead of reverse, and she's
she's dead.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Not again.
Why did she park this way?
I mean, there's so many ways she can park her car and not be with it. Even if a gust of wind comes up, she'd be dead.
It really is. Okay, I just want to study this one shot here. It's more important than anything else in the movie. Look at the shadow. The shadow is 7 inches from the cliff.
The license plate of the car is over the edge of the cliff.
It is. The moon's over here, so therefore the shadow is pulled back. So the car is literally over the edge at this point. What a dumb dildo this lady is.
No, but that shot is so nicely done. That's a
great
great
shot.
shot.
Scene out of Twilight.
It looks nice. Like
No,
it's a nice
it
looking
is
shot.
a fantastic looking shot. I
Yeah.
really, as much as I can make fun of the stupid scene, yeah, James Wan. I even some of the Saw movies, I'm like, this is so stupid, but somehow he's making it work.
No, he's a cinematic guy. He sees cinema. He's a cinematic guy.
Yeah.
You gotta give him credit for that. I mean, you really do.
Well,
he
fuck,
knows how to shoot a movie. He's got a great eye.
So anti Aquaman.
Yeah.
I said I will never watch that movie, and I did. I got forced into watching it, and I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
it's
I mean,
fine.
I saw it once. I'll never watch it again, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's not worth a second watch. I did watch it twice though.
Yeah.
Again, never my choice, but you know,
Did you see it in the theater or did you see it at home?
No, fuck no. I saw it at home.
Oh, okay. I saw it in the theater. It was good on the big screen. I was like, oh, okay. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I was like, okay, all right. This is dumb fun.
Some shots are real fun. Like some scenes
I
are
thought
a lot of fun.
I thought it was weird when she called Aquaman Larry and wanted to fuck him.
It was weird. Should I show a scene from Aquaman?
I think you should, because she's talking to the manta ray. It's really weird.
This is such a strange scene in Aquaman.
She's talking to the black bad
understand
guy.
it.
Yeah, I guess his name is Larry.
And keep in mind, this scene is entirely underwater.
Yeah, it's PG-13.
It's so weird.
That's
They got the
strange.
one fuck out of the way, and it's sexual. It seems like it'd be rated R.
And William Dafoe is like right behind her. You just can't see him.
And he's like, daughter, no. But yeah, she's talking to Aquaman, who's off screen. And then what's his name? Also the Insidious guy, Patrick Wilson's like
Patrick
over
Wilson.
here. He's
Yeah.
like, what? I thought you were...
Ocean Master, please.
Yeah, she slips up and calls him Larry.
Yeah.
But it's a really weird scene. Here we go.
It's very strange.
I want you to fuck me, Larry.
Yeah, her hair's wet too because from the ocean.
Yeah,
She just
they're
came out of the water.
underwater. So it's
yeah,
a cold
exactly.
show.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can hear the rain. That's how underwater.
Very,
they are.
very, very strange that was.
Yeah, let's just
Aquaman.
replay it so you can really catch the subtlety of being underwater.
Yeah.
I want you to fuck me, Larry.
And I thought
lights under the water.
I thought it was very strange and Saw when the girl that ended up becoming like the predecessor to Saw. She's the what do you call it the
Jigsaw.
she ends up being Jigsaw, that actress Shawnee Smith.
Yeah.
And then she gets killed by shouting bomb, and she gets electrocuted by some kind of power that the Donnie Wahlberg threw at her in Saw 3. Something like that.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Saw 3 is a prequel, as we all know.
Yeah. In Vegas.
And they show her die, but she didn't really die. 'Cause
Yeah,
in
yeah.
fact, you know those Saw twists where
Very weird, very weird.
Get the camera twisting around them when they realize
Shawnee Smith in Saw 3.
Yeah, so this is like the fake out death they had in
Yeah.
the prequel. So you're not suspecting her later.
And she's talking to Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah, let's see this here.
It's a bomb! He's got a bomb!
There she goes. She fell right on top of the Saw guy. There's that wheelchair with the little mannequin toy is in. You know, yeah, it's very, very
And
strange.
they got a scene later where she's like laying there pretending to be dead, and she's like, "Ugh."
And then Matt Fuhrer comes in with a bomb and blows
Fuhrer gets
everybody
up,
up. Yeah,
it's great.
It's very well done.
But the cliff. She goes inside. She finds all these tapes, these VHS tapes that all work.
Yeah,
and
she
that's
finds
it.
the exposition dump.
She brings it all home, watches them, and they watch in horror. She watches in horror with the mom as it's revealed as Malignant girl Annabelle Wallace. What's her fucking character name? Oh man,
Madison
is put in jail because they suspect her of killing everyone.
Well, no, they
And
put her
then-
in jail because we forgot the one key point of
Yeah, we're
plot
kind of
point of the
skipping
movie.
over stuff.
The mother, the mother of
Oh
Evelyn,
yeah,
is in the attic. So the movie cuts back and forth with Gabriel, who is really Emily Madison, making she's doing her impression of the insidious demon in the attic. So the mother is tied up to the wall. She cuts her way loose. And as soon as the cops leave from the interview because the doctor just got killed, she falls through the ceiling 150 feet down into the living room's coffee table, shatters it like Chris Farley.
it's the most Saw revelation in the movie.
It is hilarious.
Yeah, that is very Saw. Where
And
you
then
thought
they
it was
arrest her
this whole
ass.
thing the whole time, and then poof, she falls.
And then
They take her to the station. They do an interview with Madison, and she's like, "He wants to talk to you." And the phone's ringing, and he answers it, and we get the great I love Gabriel's voice. I really do. Let's play the clip of. Oh, it's
You're an idiot. She's not your sister. That's the best
he wants
part.
to talk to you.
He's the devil.
White House, let me tell you what I think.
Hold on.
You were sick in the head when you were young.
You sick in the head, bitch.
She's Wanda Sykes.
Wanda, not Sykes.
Okay. She starts going, and the lights start flickering. At that point, I'm like, fuck this. I'm out. I don't believe in this, but fuck this. Why chance it? I'm out. Sorry, guys.
Well, as a cop, as a detective, you leave
Yeah.
the room.
I'm like, you have fun with this shit. It's not worth it.
Right.
What are we going to save 3 lives? Fuck this.
And actually end up killing, she ends up killing 50 people in the police station.
All right. I'm waiting for Gabriel's phone call here so I can hear his voice. That's all I want.
What are you talking about? Is Gabriel's voice listed in the credits?
Yeah.
Who's the actor? Maybe it's somebody we know.
Here we go.
This is Detective Shaw.
Fuck it. I'll kick it on in a second. They're going so slow.
Who am I talking to?
Doesn't he sound like Watchmen?
It almost sounds like the Scream voice, the Scream on the phone voice.
I hear it more as Rorschach.
Little bit.
From Watchmen.
Yeah.
Hello, detective. I love when
You'll ask me for help, and I'll say no.
The opening scene is a horror movie. It's like the beginning of one of the Halloween movies where Jason or Michael escapes. Big, dramatic and big. And the beginning is he killed all these Hispanic nurses. All the Hispanics are dead. He hates Hispanic nurses. All of them are lined up along the corner.
That was only in Halloween Rob Zombie 2.
No, this movie.
Oh, this movie.
They go in there and it's like Consuela, Maria, and they're all fucking dead. And they do like a tracking shot and they're all fucking dead. And then she's like, and he starts talking to the radio. It's it's a lot of crazy shit going on. And we see eventually he's a fucking monster out the back of her head. He looks like Krang out of Ninja Turtles.
Or Quado from Total Recall.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so doesn't this sound memorable if you're a human being? And she's like, we have to cut out the cancer. And later on, she's sitting there at home 20 something years later. I get it. It's a while later, but she gets a phone call and he's like, hey, doctor. She's like, yeah. Oh, who's this? He's like, nothing. We have to cut out the cancer.
Remember like, you said that to me?
Sorry, what does that mean? I don't know. And I'm like, I wish he was like, really? That's not specific to one person?
Is this Shawnee Smith?
How often did this come up in your life? Come on.
You said that to me. Remember when I came out of her head? I mean, I don't want to spoil it yet.
That seems like it would jog some memories. Come on. How many of me are there?
I actually am suffering from Alzheimer's. Oh.
Sorry, who's this again?
I'm sorry. I didn't.
I'm not going to enjoy killing you, am I?
That's rough. You're dying slowly inside and probably horrifyingly, sadly to your. Oh, well.
Maybe.
I won't kill you then.
Maybe you'll flash back to when I'm there.
She's your sister.
Fuck you.
Shit. Where's that other guy?
How is that not a very specific callback to your life where you're like, oh, fuck, like immediately?
Well, you know what else they're ripping off here? A little movie called V for Vendetta.
Oh, yeah.
Where V comes back and kills all the people that fucked with him when he was at the hospital. When he was at, the hospital, he was at the re-education program place.
That burned down?
That he blew it up, and then he goes after all the doctors and nurses and generals who were conducting experiments on him.
I have a weird relationship with that movie. Where the first time I watched it, I loved it. The second time I watched it, didn't like it. And I've watched it a couple of times, and I'm like, oh, no.
I saw that movie in London, England with Remco van de Kamp. Specifically went to England to see that movie. That's about as British as it gets. Well, because the timing was right.
Oh, okay.
I could go see it. And the fucking movie was £17. And that means it was double American dollars. So 17 times 2 American. That's what the ticket was.
$34. Wow.
$34. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
No, but it was cool. I had the theater was all cool. It was like they had the giant Guy Fawkes masks and the big banner posters. It was made up. That's where the world premiere was. So it's kind of cool.
I liked the movie, and then suddenly I was like, no, not working now. For some reason.
Well, it's just phony. It's a phony movie. It's just like, oh,
it's like made for sociology students.
Well, it's made for dumb sociology students.
Yeah, so I took sociology 101, and I know everything about the world now. So the government's really fucking people over.
I'm woke as fuck, bro.
Makes me want to kill Stephen Fry in the shower.
that wasn't Stephen Fry in the shower.
Who was that?
Stephen Fry was the gay guy who loved the Quran. Because that made no fucking sense.
I haven't seen that movie in 15 years.
No, that's the worst part. Was the homosexual guy is the guy that has. Well, I have the Quran in my personal collection, not because I believe in it, because I love the literature, I love the words. But it's like the Quran hates gays. Like it's written to kill you. Like they kill gays. That's the point. That's their religion.
And that's his point. Is even if it hates me, you're telling me
I
can't
love
have
it.
And that pisses me off.
It's actually quite funny because I love their stuff. And then he had his homo erotica art in there with obviously over the top, like he's queer, guys, get it? He's queer.
His show with Hugh Laurie reminds me a lot of Monty Python, where you're like, this scene's hilarious.
Yes.
And the rest of it's garbage.
Well, Stephen Fry's funny.
Yeah.
But
I like both him and Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, they're good, but they're very British. They're very British.
Oh, very, very British.
But no, because the problem with V for Vendetta was it was adapted by the Wachowskis, and they're American, so the British sensibility kind of comes off. It doesn't really work as well. You need to have a British guy write that movie, but whatever.
No, it's the same reason why it worked for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the movie. All British.
Yeah.
They kept it British.
Yeah.
It needs to be British.
Yes.
That specifically, that story needs to be British.
Yes, because only a Brit could come up with that story.
It's about bureaucracy.
Yeah.
It's like Brazil.
Yeah.
Only reason that movie works because Terry Gilliam spent so much time in England.
He's not even English.
No.
He's American.
It works because he spent enough time there. He understood it. But, all right, so phone call. He puts her in a jail cell, even though they realize at that point she is not the killer. This thing is real.
Yeah.
They still put her in the jail cell for some reason.
Yeah.
And then we get Zoe Bell looking like she's 95 years old. And
I love what you do to the show, love. It's like, what? Why is she talking like that? Why are you here, Zoe Bell?
I don't know why she's there. I don't know why she looks so rough. Why they made her an 80s.
There's no reason.
They made her Eileen Wuornos. I don't know why.
Do you think that was her idea, though? Do you think this is like James Wan said, come to the set, dress up like you want. Whatever you want to do it. I don't give a shit.
Like, scenes from no, it's not that one. It's the scene in whose line is it anyway? Where they have that trunk and they go over and they pull out a hat or a costume and they just put it on. It felt like they showed up to set with that trunk and they're like, all right, ladies, pick out your character. And she's like, I'll be a 70s pimp lady.
Yeah, but
or hooker, whatever.
But the Mexican hookers were specifically wearing their size shirts because it's like, okay, Mexican hooker, come here. This is you.
Yeah.
This is yours.
All right. Now, which one of you wants the great responsibility of when I truck along and we're going to show one of you shitting? Which one of you is going to get that awesome responsibility?
Who wants to be talked about on Twitter? Who wants to be the shitter on Twitter?
Who wants to be the Twitter shitter?
Twitter shitter.
Anybody, ladies?
Hashtag.
It's a bizarre opening, and I'm sitting there waiting because I know they're going to fight. I knew it was going to go to that. I didn't think it would be the Kingsman level of fight, though. I did not see that coming. It literally turns into the Kingsman scene with Colin Firth in the church.
Yes.
It's insanity. And it was a lot of fun. And the movie completely changes gears right there because the sister's watching the video and they're seeing the scenes of Gabriel is a real thing in her head. And then talk about shoving that little fucker back in her brain.
I love the reaction too that the mom and her are watching. Ah! It's so fucking funny.
I love Gabriel's little arm.
Gabriel's vestigial arms coming out. Oh my god, so funny.
It is Basket Case,
but
it's insane.
But again, Basket Case is more serious. Where this is just batshit, stupid, crazy on purpose. I guess it's a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke because they play it seriously.
Yeah.
And except for the cop, the female cop, all of them take it seriously and don't comment on it. And she comes along and goes, "Oh fuck that!" Like, and I'm like, ruining the tension is being built, and you're sitting there going, "Oh fuck that!" Like, this is stupid. And I'm like, don't comment on it. That's why I didn't like her. She's the only one that's making any sort of.
You a crazy bitch, and this is all in your head.
Well, you're doing Rosie Perez.
Well, that's what she was. She was basically doing Rosie Perez. She was so over the top.
Wanda Sykes Perez.
You a bitch, and so is your aunt. Like on Dave Chappelle's show. Keeping it real.
They make the phone call to the detective. The sister does, and she's like, "It's a vestigial twin. It's been her brain, and he's leaving. The husband broke open her brain when he shoved her into the wall."
Now, I know this is going to sound real stupid, but here's the thing.
I hate that I have to say this next paragraph of lines, but here we go.
And she's driving. While she's driving, and that's the best part because we live in a world where everything's offhand technology. It would have been so much better if they kept that 80s like kind of cue where there's no cell phones and she's like on a phone. So she's on the phone talking before she can get to the car because she has to give us information. I'm on my way, but listen, she's a vestigial twin. Gabriel's real. Don't put her in a room with a bunch of women from different eras. Don't do it. Gabriel's going to kill them all.
Okay, here's the scene where Gabriel's coming up the back of her skull. They all look like they're hypnotized. What's this lady looking at? I have no idea. Zoe Bell's over here staring straight ahead with her fucking mullet.
It's like if the Warriors...
What is she looking at?
The Warriors were in the
lights
background.
blinking?
Yeah, see, look at the lights.
Because they literally share the same brain, I think he's able to trick her mind and make her think she's living her life as usual.
All right, that's all I'm going to play.
Wow, I mean, it's so
too new of a movie to show much.
It is so stupid. It's so stupid.
It's great, and then she kills all of them one at a time, and then it's just Zoe Bell throwing her next victim. Zoe's like, take this lady, and she loves her. Gabriel loves her. He loves
Zoe
to
Bell's
snap arms.
face.
Oh
yes.
Sorry. Gabriel loves to snap arms so the bones pop out.
Oh yeah, and step on heads.
Oh yeah, that one stomp was great though.
She steps on heads like a champ.
And I really thought both times I watched this that he was getting, because Zoe Bell's in the bars screaming. I thought he was just gonna go, but no, he pulls her back and kills her. Like, who gives a shit?
Oh, okay, he just pulls her back. Okay, I'm thinking of the cop. She bangs the cop's head against the bars next time, kills the cop that way.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do Zoe Bell, but no.
No, she just kind of pulls him away, and that's it.
Yeah, it's right here.
Help me! Help me!
Oh, thumbs in her eyes.
Oh, there you go.
But here's the fun of this is because Gabriel's arms are backwards. It's the only thing he can do. And look, so you see Annabelle.
Yeah.
Madison is staring off over here.
That looks so uncomfortable. I don't know how she could do that. That's got to hurt. Her arms had to have been hurting after that shoot.
Well, I'm thinking it's a mask, and they just have someone who can do that.
Maybe.
It's not really her doing that.
She's a good actress.
No, especially all the stunts and shit.
No.
Way easier to just throw a mask on and CG over it.
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work.
More than training an actress to do that.
Just that sounds like a lot of work for a movie like this. Now, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to CGI the head, and the set guy will just have his head here and his prosthetic arm. He has to do this. It's going to be like that all the time. Oh, God.
Yeah, kills them all, and then goes and
Jimmy,
finds,
I could just do that myself. See, I could do that.
finding out that James Wan's wife was the person who plays that character.
Yes.
Makes a lot of sense because both times I watch, I go, this character is so useless.
Yes.
They show up and she's obsessed with the main cop, and then her last scene in the movie is hiding behind the rack while Gabriel goes in there and gets his gloves and jacket.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I lived. Oh, never see her again."
Yeah.
I was like, that is so fucking pointless. Why have that character in here? Now I know why.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That's one question answered.
And then Gabriel goes, he kills all the cops, kills every single cop in the precinct, and he goes to the hospital to go kill the mother finally.
But like, look at these shots, these glory shots of Gabriel. It's just a woman standing backward. That's all it is. And Gabriel's face is right here.
Ah!
But why is okay? Now let's get to it because he kills all the cops just like Colin Firth and the Gentleman.
Yeah, I get it's the extension of that action sequence, part 2.
Not Gentleman.
League of it's Kingsman.
Kingsman, thank you.
Yeah.
Why? I was commenting during the movie. I'm like, I can move like a fucking ninja because I'm moving in the least efficient way possible, backward.
No,
it doesn't make any sense.
No.
He has like superhuman speed, strength, and vision. Even though he has like a weird green eye, it's like, eh.
But then at the end, Emily takes over and she goes, "You were using my body the whole time, Gabriel. I can do those things too." It's like, no, you can't. Nobody can. It's
by
not
using
real.
my body, I can do it too.
And it's, now you're in my it's setting up for a sequel. You know a sequel's coming. They set it up for a sequel.
I want to beg James Wan for something right now.
A sequel?
Please, please, please do not do a sequel.
Oh no.
It will not play as well as this one did. You can't keep this sarcastic tone for a sequel.
Oh, yes,
because
you
the
can.
second you're doing a sequel, it's no longer sarcastic.
You know what you do? 6 months later, she's pregnant with a new man. She has a baby, but the baby is Gabriel because Gabriel has absorbed himself into the brain of the developing baby. Or it's a Siamese twin baby, and Gabriel's the other. They cut him off, and Gabriel crawls away after the doctor separates him, and he grows up. And it's a sequel 20 years after this one. So Gabriel's an adult who grows up in like a dark world. Like he's hiding in the Seattle underworld.
They could do two things. One is Gabriel's vision of what she's showing him, where he's living this fantasy world like WandaVision, and reality comes creeping in and he has to leave, try to get out of her head again. Or
all he does is kill people, and that's his daily routine.
B, like you said, where it's just her getting pregnant again. But I want an opening sequence just exactly like
well, yeah.
Look Who's Talking. The sperm's going through, and then it finds a weird little turd-looking egg that looks like Gabriel, and he's like, and then
absorb me.
Gestates from there.
You fucking bitch, come here. It's
Cut
like
out the cancer.
It's like Freddy Krueger.
Come on, come.
The Freddy Krueger floating heads from the last stupid Freddy Krueger movie.
Literally come in me.
Come here. So bad. But if that's a sequel, that's what the sequel's going to be. Because what? Go fucking crazy. Have him be a Siamese twin they cut off, and he has like 2 legs, 2 arms, everything. And he just goes, ah! And he runs away. He kills everybody as he runs out of the hospital.
Or it's just literally 2 hours of like a tug of war where he breaks out and he's trying to run this way and she's trying to go this way. It's just,
you fucking bitch, let me go.
For 2 hours.
I have the same power as you, Gabriel. Ah!
And it cuts back after like 15 minutes and you see people watching her on a monitor. It's like, what the fuck is going on in there?
And shit's on a bus.
She's just been running back and forth for 15 minutes now. Huh.
She's got COVID. It's the new variant stream.
You need to see a sniper. I
What
got the shot. We
Ah!
shot Madison, but Gabriel's still alive. We can save him.
And then she's dead. And he's oh shit. So he just walks like that.
But you're paralyzed.
You dumb bitch.
Just talking over radios.
I ate your babies.
Kill me.
They gave me strength. She ate your babies in the womb, and it gave him strength. How does she come to that conclusion?
I don't know.
How does
laughed so hard during that
sister?
line.
It's just like, wait, what? Shouldn't Gabriel say that? Like, that shouldn't be what is inferred by the sister. Like, that should be Gabriel's confession. Like, I killed all your children, you dumb bitch, because you're mine. But
it's almost like she made it up just to give her power and reason to overcome them. But it was both times I laughed so hard when she screamed that.
He ate your baby so that you could get power out of you.
I also laughed every time they cut to the mom, who was just recently in a coma.
Oh.
And then she's like, in a bed.
Oh,
you don't know this lady. You gave her up.
Yeah.
And she has that little speech to Gabriel of like, I shouldn't have gotten rid of you. That was wrong. You're my boy.
I love you, Gabriel.
You're my boy. Oh, man. And then I knew it was a psych out. I knew exactly what was happening when Gabriel blows the sister's brains out and then chokes the mom. I was like,
of course.
You know why I knew? Because I saw the movie Virtuosity.
Yes, exactly.
I was
I'm back in the fucking box.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're doing a Virtuosity thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Denzel Washington got back up and started running up the hill again.
So I got like Virtuosity, a little bit of Fight Club, the Underground. Seattle Underground reminded me of the movie Pig.
Well, see, I think James Wan should do Kolchak the Night Stalker because he uses Seattle Underground. He'd be perfect for a Kolchak movie.
Oh, yeah.
That would be. I want James Wan to do Kolchak the Night Stalker.
And obviously, we got a lot of Saw involved here, too.
Oh, yeah. And I think he could kill that. That'd be great. Bring that character back. That'd be awesome.
He could, he'd be good with that show.
That would be a good, well, even if it's a movie, like do it as like 2 movies or 3 movies. Because you can't go with the show. Because the same episode every series. That's the problem with the show, was it's the same episode every episode. Kolchak gets in trouble. Got to prove himself right. He proved himself right, but we can't tell anyone because it's too crazy.
Here's the size of this police station.
And by the way, your whore girlfriend, we kicked her out of town.
It looks like a YMCA, and they just took the water out of the pool.
Yeah, it looks like a giant pool. Yeah. Behind those cubes, there's the giant pool.
Yeah.
This is the steam room. Looks like a giant steam room from Eastern Promises.
Those are bathroom tiles. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, yeah. This is for Eastern Promises.
It's Viggo Mortensen sitting there naked.
Yeah, you can see his balls.
He's gonna fight Malignant and stab him with paint cutter or with those paint knives.
You know, it's a good movie that makes you uncomfortable, and you still want to watch it. Like Eastern Promises. Man,
oh yeah,
there's some shit in that movie. I like both those movies.
Oh yeah, no.
Than History of Violence.
Oh yeah, they're great. Oh.
I like History of Violence more, but
yeah,
I think it's a better movie. But
Eastern Promises is more of a straight up movie, whereas History of Violence is more or less a open ended ending. History of Violence is more, or Eastern Promises is more of an ending. Like but they want to do a sequel. They've been talking about a sequel to that movie for years.
Why?
I don't know why.
It wasn't a hit. Like,
well, it doesn't matter with Cronenberg. He can do a sequel to anything because they'll let him do whatever he wants.
Has he ever done a sequel? Why this one?
I don't know.
He's done movies that have had sequels made of them.
Yeah.
Scanners, The Fly have had sequels.
Yeah. That wasn't his. Yeah.
He didn't make them.
No. Why would you? It's stupid to have sequels.
I also keep hearing about Videodrome being remade. No.
Yeah. I don't think that maybe with social media, but it wouldn't be the same movie. If you don't have a VCR pussy in your chest, it doesn't work. I'm sorry.
And you don't have a movie.
If you don't have James Woods sticking a video cassette into his stomach pussy and then pulling out a gun that turns into his hand, and then he has a hand I'm sorry. It's not going to work.
I love shout out to the performance by the security guard who's guarding the mom's bedroom.
Yes.
Sorry, we can't go in there. He looked like a guy from World Trade Center movie.
Oh.
I had a nice shot of Gabriel lined up, but it vanished. Damn it.
Oh, no.
I wanted to show it.
It's because of Lee Marvin.
This is him realizing his world is a lie.
No! He runs for the bars. He's running for the bars.
On the box!
I'm back in the fucking box!
Here's
She's
Gabriel.
not your sister! Play that scene. When he throws the bed at her. There you go. Look at that. Oh my god, this is just so ridiculous.
When he throws the bed at her, that's
it's like 5 minutes before that.
Yeah,
scene.
I know. It's coming. Oh, the guy's pacemaker blows up. That security guard.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I have a pacemaker.
This is perhaps the funniest shot, like 5 seconds in the movie. All right, here we go. Oh, I hope I can play this without getting booed, because it goes right from security guard's pacemaker exploding.
Hey now, Hank Kingsley.
All right, hold on. Stop sharing and then start again. So fucking YouTube doesn't boot us, but all right. And then it shows up where Gabriel's right there.
Did it blow up or you got shot?
It blew up.
It blew up, or did she shoot him?
His pacemaker blew up.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Because Gabriel controls electronics.
That's funny. Yeah, but he had a gun too, though. I think he shot him.
No, that was blowing up.
If it blew up, that's even funnier. I'm sorry. That's much better.
No, it definitely blew up.
My pacemaker up!
Because why else introduce the pacemaker?
I had a gun. I mean, I could have just shot you, but I thought that would be more funny. I don't know.
I'm waiting here. It's playing. It'll get to it in a minute, but
she's not your sister.
So let's discuss sarcastic or genuinely tried to make a weird movie. Like not a funny movie, but a weird movie.
I don't even know if weird entered into it. I just he says bold. He says like I wanted to make a bold movie. He's not saying weird. Because if he wanted to say, I want to make a fucked up, kooky, weird movie, he would have said that. But he says bold. Like, that makes it better, you know? He's trying to legitimize it. Which means, I think he wanted it to be serious, but then he just thought, oh, fuck, I fucked up. I went too far. I'm just going to say I was going for the fences here. I think I fucked up, but I'm not going to admit to that.
Well, this is a guy who also made Dead Silence.
Yes.
Which is... along the same lines, awful and kind of amazing in the wrong way.
Well, and how that did not end his career, I will never know. Because anyone else makes Dead Silence, they never work again.
I love when she grabs the gun off the ground, the sister, and she slips for no reason. And then she picks up the gun, and this is when he throws a bed at her. Oh, come on, play. Oh, God damn it.
Where's the sound?
I have it turned off.
Oh, well, that's the line I want to hear. Oh, God.
I'm not your sister. So,
and really, she's not. She's not his sister because they're not related by blood. So
no, I think he went, this is an insane script that I wrote. I just got to go for it.
I left my wife with my laptop for too long. She kept writing. I didn't stop her. And I fucked up. I should have said stop.
Or she wrote like this serious drama about an adopted sister and her finding their birth mother. And he went in late at night and was like, that bitch asleep.
No, this
fucking
sucks.
Demon coming out of her brain. Like, and just took over.
Hey, honey, I rewrote your script for you. I made her vestigial twin come out of her brain.
Sorry, where's he from?
He's Australian. Oi, hello. Hey, honey, I rewrote your script. Your screenplay. It's no longer about two sisters coming to terms with their not being related blood-wise. She's actually got a vestigial twin out of her brain.
I bet you actually could get really good at horror movies if you did it that way. Wrote a serious movie, turned it into a horror movie after.
Look at what Kubrick did with The Shining.
That's always the problem with horror movies. Is it feels like there's no story outside of the story, the horror story.
Yeah.
And all the best horror movies have a story outside of that, like The Shining. Like, you need a story, and then the horror comes in.
I think we stumbled onto something here.
And then horror got lazy after fucking Amityville Horror, which is people moving to a new house. Horror ensues. And it got so fucking lazy after that.
Get out.
God. Horror movies. Christ. And then they're also the cheapest fucking movies to make, so everyone just does it.
Well, that's why. They're just cheap,
but like
lowbrow. You get a lot of people to come watch it. It's fun. You pay your $10 and you leave.
And you get a couple, throw up your popcorn. But this is not scary in the least.
Oh, God, no.
It's not serious in the least. And every time it tries to be serious, it makes me laugh really hard. But it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. I would not describe this as a bad movie. I would describe this as a very unique movie. How do I rate this? Because we're at the end.
I'd probably give it a 7. Just for entertainment, sheer entertainment, it's a 7. Good entertainment where it has a good story, good acting, it's like a 9. This doesn't have that, so you just immediately disregard that. This is just more, or maybe it's a 5 because it's in the middle.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Wow.
I'm going further in the direction.
Wow.
This was made with such a specific tone of what can I get away with?
Yeah. It's not a forgettable movie.
No. It is.
Most horror movies are forgettable.
I will never forget this movie. And I love the fact that when we finished watching the movie, the credits came up and we turned it off and was like, huh. And I turned to her and she's like, I couldn't even say I don't know. I was like, what?
And that's the same reaction they have on Red Letter Media if you watch it.
And then I turned it on. Yeah. I turned it on and I was like, oh, they're doing the thing we did.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Ours is real. And I'm sure theirs was too after they finished it.
Yeah.
And then I turned it off because I'm like, all right, we need to talk about this. I don't want to watch this yet.
It was pretty funny.
I remember laying in bed after we watched it because we watched it late at night. And then I'm sitting there and I was like,
now, you couldn't sleep because it scared you. You couldn't sleep because it rocked your mind, the foundations of your mind.
I was like, I've never seen a movie that left me with this sort of feeling. And I don't know what that feeling is because it's not scared. It's not confused.
It's not quite a molestation. It's not quite a rape. It's kind of like something in between.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not confused by anything in the movie other than what is the movie, which is a pretty big question. It's not a comedy. It's not a horror movie.
You could argue that it's a comedy.
That's where the genius part comes in. Genius or junk. It is made as junk in a genius manner. So the answer to genius or junk is yes.
It's junkus.
It's a genius who made junk in a genius way.
It's like that episode of The Twilight Zone where the guy the guy builds the giant Rube Goldberg project for the world to survive. And if he doesn't do one thing, an island blows up.
The Curious Case of Edgar Witherspoon.
Yes.
From the 85 Twilight Zone.
That is Malignant.
I don't know how else to describe this movie. Again, we skipped over a lot of the plot, like of Gabriel killing people, because you've seen the movie. We're not here to do that.
There's no plot, please.
I'm trying to find a good background. Let's stick with this one.
That just looks like a cock with a leather jacket on.
It does. Looks like it's wearing it like a chicken at the top.
It looks like a really bad Barbie doll.
So, a genius who made junk. And I feel the same way about Dead Silence, because Dead Silence is a movie that the first time I watched it, I go, oh, that was terrible. And then a while later, I was like, oh, yeah, that movie. Let's watch that one. And I watched it, and I'm like, God, this is so bad, but it's also really good in a way.
Now, Dead Silence, this is the follow-up to Dead Silence, I think.
Dead Silence is awful, but it's so awful that it goes in the other direction where it's good again.
He needs to cap off his trilogy. He needs to have the What the Fuck trilogy. And Dead Silence was part 1. This is part 2. In 5 more years, he'll give us part 3. Because he has to go do Aquaman 2 contractually. So that's his big movie, his big nut. He's going to make a bunch of money. Then he's going to make another really good horror movie probably, which will be like his redemption. And then he'll be able to make a fucking off-the-rails nutter of a film that will be Dead Silence meets this.
He made another movie that I enjoy, and also was like, what the fuck was that? It's called Death Sentence with Kevin Bacon.
The Kevin Bacon movie, yeah.
It's a good movie. I wanted more out of it, but there is some shit in that movie where I'm like, what the fuck is this? It is bonkers as well. And he does a really good job of keeping bonkers on a line and moving forward. And that is hard to do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying genius who made Junk.
Yeah.
And he made it fast. It's a fascinating movie regardless of how you dissect it. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that.
And good for James Wan.
Good for James Wan.
Yeah.
I love the Saw movies, but for the wrong reasons.
I've only seen the first Saw movie, so I cannot speak of them.
They are not good.
No. Yeah.
Also, they're good. Like those I know are bad, but I enjoy how bad they are. This is not a bad movie. This is a fascinating movie that they did. I will always think of this movie. That's the last thing I'm going to say. LIWstudios.com.
That was like a eulogy.
No.
I will always remember him.
But it's like a eulogy to a friend who fucked my wife.
Yeah.
But also like saved my house from bankruptcy. So you're like, Like, was his life genius or junk? I don't know.
It's Hunter Biden.
Like, how do I
fucked my dead wife's wife, or my dead brother's wife, had an affair with her, and I started coke off a whore's thigh.
Here's Jordan Belfort from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I watched that last night.
Oh, that's a classic. Yeah, that's a good
damn,
one.
it's funny.
That's a good one.
Do you have any parting words in this movie?
No, I've said everything I can say on this movie.
Yeah.
Good
It's good enough that I brought this
Wan.
show back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's all. It's just, you know what? Hey, James Wan, I think, has the greatest career in movie history. He makes big movies that make a bunch of money. He's able to have the freedom to do what he wants in Hollywood. That's hard to do nowadays. And good for him. He's doing it. And at least he's making entertaining schlock, you know?
Yes.
It's not like awful boring schlock. It's just weird, fun schlock.
Even the movies I didn't like I didn't love Death Sentence, but it was good. Like it was enjoyable. But James Wan, keep making movies. Keep doing.
Yeah, he's good.
Keep doing your thing. I hope you keep making movies forever because
I think he will.
The hell out of me.
He's great, and so's Leigh Whannell.
Yeah,
Leigh Whannell hasn't let me down either.
Don't act. Don't be the lead.
Act.
Don't be the
keep
lead.
Acting.
Don't be the lead.
They were good in the Insidious movies.
Yeah, he's not the lead in Insidious though. He's the dorky sidekick.
Yeah, that's what he should be. He should show up
exactly.
movies.
He should be the sidekick. He should not be the lead.
No,
he's pretty bad in Saw, but I don't know how much experience he had acting.
Terrible. That was his first movie though, so great.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, LIW Studios, Lordy Wonderland. Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dick Cat.
So long, Citizen. So long, James Wan. So long, Gabriel. And what's her name?
Is that your sister?
Madison. Maybe we'll do a 10-year review of this movie in 2031.
Just don't say that. I don't want to know.
No.
Hopefully we'll be co-writing Malignant 2 in 10 years.
Right. So long, citizens. Bye.
Bye.